right. Like, feel like I need to be like, is my computer gonna function correctly? I don't know. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Subnautica. But first I did wanna, I don't know if you, because my computer's being weird, caught my message. I'm sorry for all the stuff, Miss Bama. It just, you know, there's, I did not hang out with Reeps Gaming, but I've been seeing everybody's posts about his passing, and it just sucks. So for anyone who might be in here who is also affected by that, I'm so sorry. It just, anyway, I don't want to start off on too heavy a note, but I didn't want to just be like, well, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it just sucks. So hopefully, like, it looks like it's fine. Theoretically, my messages are where they're supposed to be, but also I kept getting like weird notifications. So hopefully things will go well, but let's try and escape a little bit, shall we? Hopefully distract our brains from anything heavy in the world right now. I've been trying to disconnect from some stuff this week, which has been tough with news like that, you know, but anyway, hi. It's my week off. So I've been trying to just unplug from as much as I possibly can while still trying to get some things done, which is hard to do sometimes, but sometimes you need a break, like just to be like, meh. So been excited about getting here, been excited about this moment, and now my computer is rebelling. So, we'll see. But first we'll draw a card. How about that? So let's, you know, try and find something positive to focus on, even if it is just a short distraction. A little bit of escape, or maybe just a message we need to hear, you know. Sometimes it's all we can ask for is just a little bit of positivity, a little bit of hope, a little bit of light, a little bit of escape. Especially when things feel heavy. But let's see what we get, shall we? I've had a mostly productive week this week. Our drain in the basement was backing up again, and then the guy didn't get out until yesterday to try and snake it out again. But that set me back this week. And then seems like things are going better. I've definitely been I was like, I have all this laundry to do, and I've had to wait, oh God, what, 4 days, 5 days to get started on it. So a lot of the cleaning, I was like, there's a lot of water heavy cleaning I was gonna do. Had to wait on all of that. So this week has kind of been a mixed bag of like productivity, but also just having to wait. Yes, I did get to enjoy some of my week off. We went and saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We did that, and we tried out our new car, which was great. Discovered that our oldest is a little bit too big to, you know, kind of do the flop the seats down in the back and fill it with pillows and blankets to be super comfortable. But it was still a good time. We still had a good time going out there. But, you know, just means, you know, we have to evolve our habits. It's also a different car than the last time we did it, and he is significantly bigger now because he has grown a lot since the last time we went and saw a drive-in like that. So, and then, you know, I haven't been pushing too hard, partially because I've been having to wait, and partially because you know, I make a big list always, and then I get to what I get to, you know. I hope you are feeling better apart from feeling sad, and I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you will feel a little bit of respite and escape while you are here, watching me do risky behavior in the water. But okay, the card of the night is Get Centered. She's a little glary. She's got lots of arms, like I wish I could have sometimes. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of, and then it's almost like a Mad Lib. Favorite animal. Holding a magical item. Floating through space on a piece of furniture. So let's see. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility. Ooh, what would my favorite animal be? I don't know. I could say a cat, because I do like cats of all sizes. I don't know if I have a favorite animal. I have a hard time picking a favorite animal. I have a hard time picking favorites. So we'll just say in my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a cat holding a crystal, floating through space on a papasan chair. There we go. Now fill in your own Mad Lib of how you will get centered with your favorite animal, a magic object, and a piece of furniture. And find your center. And drift away. Looking forward to all the risky behaviors. Yeah, I told my husband I don't know. Oh, I need to write that down. What was that? Get centered. I told my husband that I'm not sure how I'm going to do since I have played it before. Like, will that make me better at it or will it make me more risky? Might make me more risky. He's like, I don't know, man. You were already pretty risky. Because I made him very nervous playing this game. But I don't know. I told him I was kind of tempted to try, maybe not for stream, but I was kind of tempted to try that permadeath mode. The big problem with that for me is the fact that I tend to push my oxygen limits. Risky behavior. And if they didn't tell me I was running out of oxygen, I could totally see dying because of that. So, pause please. Thank you very much. Getting my sound in order. Now, there is a slight possibility that I might have to... I had to go to medium settings, which I'm not terribly surprised at because my GPU is already a little cranky. So, we'll see where we get to. Once this boots in. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay, things don't look like they're going crazy yet. All right. So, before I hit click play, why does this have no sound? Oh, because my ears are down. There we go. My ears are down. Okay, so I have played Subnautica before. I have played both this and Below Zero. And I went and looked up what I had done. We had played this on the Game Pass because it was available on the Game Pass years ago. So the last time I played Subnautica was in February of 2020, or at least that's when I got my last achievement in there. I had gotten 7 out of 17 achievements on the Xbox. I'm assuming they're the same achievements here, but I didn't look at what I got. I just made note of how many I'd gotten. And then I played Below Zero in December and January 21, 22 in there. And then I had gotten all the achievements in that, but I am still tempted to replay it because I'm super hyped about Subnautica 2. And, you know, just kind of want to be in the universe of it for a while. So, let's click play. I'm going to start a new game, and I am just going to pick survival. I am not going to do hardcore. It could be a very short-lived experience if I do that. So, things are still looking good. And if they continue to look good, I will trust and stop looking. But it has been a while. So I'm not going to get like the big jump scare surprise things for the first time. This is one of those games I wish I could play again for the first time to feel how it felt before. But it has been 6 years since I've played.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
I also don't think I was as thorough because I think there were some things I rushed through because my husband was stressed out watching me play this game. Like, he wouldn't play this game because he was too stressed out. And then I made him nervous. Ooh. These are pushing it. Well, let me know if it is lagging and giving issues. Not that that is your job, but your experience is important, so I feel like I'm kind of... Okay. Oh! Looks like it's chilled out a little bit. Okay.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright. Press tab to open or close. Nice. I have to relearn how to play this game. Okay, things look okay. It seemed like it was that cutscene that was given it the business, but it looks like it's chilled out. So I'm going to trust it and hope that my trust is not ill-founded. Okay, let me get all my things in order, and then we will pay attention before we start starving to death. Okay, so voice log. Okay, so this is that voice log we already listened to. Is there anything in here already? There is, but I might hold off on reading that stuff here. So we start to get going. Okay, quick slots. Excellent. We love a good hot bar. Use the fabricator, although we have nothing to begin with. Oh my gosh, it's so wild to be playing this. It feels so weird to play this game again. Alright. Well, do I want to take this stuff right now? Switch container. Okay. How do... Oh, it's tab. Okay. Good job. Oh, I might as well do this. Alright. Well, let's go. You know, I've watched a few people play this for the first time.
Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
And they're like, do I have to get in the water? Yes. Yes, you do. Nice. You know what I have yet to watch people do, though, is play this in a modded version. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I love this game. So much. All right. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to turn up my ears a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That's right. I can't grab those yet. And I know I can grab those, but I also know I don't want to grab too many of them too quickly.
Oxygen.
Oh, yep. We're going to hear that a lot. I guarantee you you're going to hear that more than you like. Oh no, give me this fish. Man, it is doing everything to get away from me. Nope. Oh my gosh. Don't chase this peeper too far. There we go. What is the fish I need? There's another fish that's like really important. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's about the Aurora. I don't even remember what I need to do first, besides just grab stuff. Okay, so air pumps. that's a much later situation. But air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air to a remote location. The base attached air pump can be built at a compatible habitat and will source oxygen directly from the habitat's oxygen generator. The floating air pump must have access to breathable air and be floating on the water's surface. Pumps must be connected to a pipe chain to function. Handheld scanner. The essential science and survival tool. The scanner can be used to add new blueprints to memory and analyze unknown entities. It emits electromagnetic radiation in the specified direction, which is reflected by the environment and then analyzed to determine the physical makeup of the targeted object. It has 4 primary functions. Blueprint acquisition. Record the physical parameters of scanned technologies to add their blueprints to the PDA databank. These blueprints may then be constructed at the appropriate fabricator. The scanner is also equipped to break down damaged and otherwise useless devices into their base metals for salvage purposes. Organism analysis. The scanner... Oh god, I'm gonna have to scan everything again, including the really scary shit. Okay. The scanner will attempt to match scanned organisms against the onboard database. If no match is found, then the species will be assigned an easy-to-remember name, and a new databank entry will be created. Your PDA's AI will also attempt to synthesize theories on behavioral tendencies and evolutionary origins where possible, as well as deliver assessments on how best to approach them. Medical analysis. Scanning any living organism will display basic information on their state of health on the scanner's HUD. This information will be limited without access to a network database. Self-scan. The user may run a self-scan to determine their own physical well-being. The scanner will search for foreign bacteria and other signs of ill health and compare with available data to provide a diagnosis. The Altera Spectroscope Scanner. Understanding the world so you don't have to. You know, and I don't even know how much of this stuff I read. So it's going to be interesting kind of going back through some of this stuff. It's like, oh, I didn't realize that information was at my fingertips the first time around. I just kind of fumbled around until I figured stuff out. The repair tool. The repair tool can be targeted at any common device control panels, habitat modules, radios, etc. to switch wires and seams, or to stitch wires and seams back together at the atomic level. All good technicians keep one of these under their pillow. Most people don't care why it works, just that it saved their life that one time. But in case you're curious, it combines scanner and fabricator technologies to determine the proper specifications for the targeted object, and then rearranges the available physical material to match the original specs. The Altera Repair Tool. Get your fix. Okay. And habitat installations. It's interesting that they're giving me some of this information right off the bat. Aquarium. The aquarium is designed to hold and sustain up to 8 small aquatic organisms and fits inside a regular multi-purpose habitat room. Aquatic creatures make up 70% of all known species, making the aquarium a commonly deployed tool in many exploratory operations. It is just as often used to house livestock for later consumption as it is to hold specimens for xeno research. An automated environment regulation system means there's no need to feed or care for your subjects. NB, due to its size, the regular aquarium is not rated for breeding applications, and creatures are highly unlikely to mate. Construct a full-size alien containment unit for this purpose. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I read the majority of this stuff in full, you know? Fabricator. Fabrication technology is the power to rearrange matter at the atomic level. It was the catalyst behind the Great Expansion and remains the backbone of the modern world. Fabricators come in... What is that? Eat something. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm going to want to pause this. I'm going to read all this out loud. Fabricators come in all shapes and sizes, but the most common are small enough to be wall-mounted and are used for everything from constructing everyday implements to cooking dinner. It is common today for households to keep a store of generic base materials on hand for any eventuality. Okay, hold on a second, because there is a setting to pause while I'm in the menus. And since I am reading... It's not input, accessibility, PDA pause. We'll do that. Okay, back. Okay. Oh, and it does pause the sound. Okay. All right, Habitat Builder. The Altera handheld Habitat Builder has been an essential tool of xenoscientists, colonists, and emergency relief crews across 11 different transgovs for more than 50 years. Habitat modules are hermetically sealed from the outside environment. Build on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Habitats can be enhanced to become long-term homes, remote research stations, defensive outposts, and more. Quick Start Guide. Select the basic compartment from the builder menu and place it somewhere opportune. Add a hatch to access the compartment. Build a solar panel to power the habitat's oxygen generator. Construct useful interiors, modules like radios, rechargers, and storage solutions. You know me and some storage. Primary habitat systems like oxygen generation and flood control, as well as modules like the fabricator, draw power and will not function without it. Additional compartments reduce overall hull integrity depending on the external pressure. Quick build habitats, a home far, far away from home. All right, power, solar panel. Solar panel is the most prevalent power source in the galaxy, and so it is no accident that the standard solar panel is the default means of powering habitat. A power source is a requirement of habitat oxygen generators and other onboard modules. Provides limited power for small outposts and survival habitats. May be mounted on or near the habitat itself or placed remotely and connected via power transmitters. Power rate relative to sunlight exposure. The mobile vehicle bay. The mobile vehicle bay is a deployable station equipped with fabrication drones designed to construct small research and exploration vehicles from raw materials. It is a common tool in almost all industrial, scientific, and colonization operations. And the Sea Glide. Ooh, I want the Sea Glide already. Okay, the Sea Glide is a personal transportation device designed for use in oceanic environments. Capable of speeds up to 36 kilometers per hour in standing water, displays basic topographical data for aid in charting cave systems, which I'm probably not going to use effectively if I'm remembering my habits before correctly. Not that I need to remember them to know myself. Replaceable battery, keep fingers clear of propeller. The Sea Glide, anything that moves faster underwater is probably trying to eat you. True. Survival package. Oh my goodness. Okay. 2 berth emergency life pods, the thing that we are currently standing on. Standard features, a short range radio, 250 kilometers uninterrupted range. Oh, okay. Wall mounted fabricator for survival equipment, manufacture, and for rendering organic substances edible. Medical kit fabricator. Onboard air brake and flotation devices for land, sea, or space recovery. Solar power cells ×3, emergency exits in the floor and roof. Standard provisions, 2 times all environment and protection suits, 2 times ready-to-eat nutrient blocks, 2 times drinking water provision, 1 times emergency med kit, and 2 times emergency flares. You know, I don't even remember ever using flares. I don't know. Can't remember now. NB, some life pods may be equipped with different supplies such as radiation suits and replacement parts. I don't think that's us. Board the right life pod for the right situation. How do you know what the situation is going to be until after you end up being, like, leaving in the life pod? I don't know. I wonder if this 250 kilometers, if I had realized that the first time I played that, if it would have affected, like, my search radius. You know? I don't know. All Environment Protection Suit, the Altera AEP suit, a single solution for a universe of infinite danger. You are currently wearing the AEP suit, a hermetically sealed personal environment designed to withstand the most extreme conditions in the known universe. Onboard temperature and hydration regulation, compatible with a range of attachments, slimline build for maximum freedom of movement, biometric sensors, contextual heads-up display. AEP suits should always be equipped before life pod launch, in case of hull breach. The Aurora ship status. Oh my goodness. Ship class Altera long-range capital ship. Mission, Ariadne Arm Phase Gate Installation, 3-year operation time. Crew, Command Team, 23. Engineering Team, 85. Support Crew, 40. Passengers, 9. Let's see, that's what? 125, 148, 157 people? That's a huge ship for that much. Like, does that ship seem bigger than that crew? Sustained heavy damage in orbit of planet 4546b. Cause unknown. Evacuation data unavailable. Engineering section. Dark matter ion drive core V8. Manned robotic suite. Advanced scanner suite. Long range communications relay. 0.25 cubic kilometer storage for phase gate. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's bigger because of what we're transporting and trying to set up. Habitation section. Accommodation for 150 people. Wait, we just did the math and it was more than 150 people. Multiple canteens serving healthy, fresh, and rehydrated food. Leisure facilities including VR suite and virtual cinema. Oh, start here. Shh. Don't tell me where to start. I can start wherever I want, damn it. If you are reading this, then you have survived an emergency evacuation of a capital class ship equipped with Altera technology. To my credit, though, this is at the bottom of all this stuff. Congratulations. The hard part is over. Your PDA has automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operating system has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will alert salvage teams to the location of your remains. Okay. It features full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice, blueprints for fabricating a range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment, onboard camera, microphone, and OCR technology for short-range situational analysis, cross-compatibility with all Altera-compliant products. NB, your personal and work files have been encrypted and may be retrieved at a later date by a licensed engineer. Survival checklist. Administer first aid if required. Take an inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on rations. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Construct necessary survival equipment using the LifePod's fabricator. Check LifePod for damage and repair as necessary. Broadcast local distress signal using LifePod's short-range radio. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Find or construct a more permanent habitat. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. NB, this information is meant as a general guide. In the first instance, you should always follow the advice of your PDA, which has taken your particular circumstances into account. And warning. Oh no, what? This is why we have to scan everything. Okay, blueprint database corrupted. Damage to your PDA's hard drive has corrupted approximately 80% of stored survival blueprints. Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning a salvage technology using the handheld scanner or by downloading plans from a shipboard data box. In the circumstances, these assets will most likely be found amongst wreckage from the Aurora. Okay, well, I can guarantee you I didn't actually read that because, you know, I feel like this game does a really good job of, good Lord, so much water, having a lot of information to really fill out, you know, the lore of the planet and the environment you're in, the universe you're in. But also, if you don't spend a lot of time reading, you can still fumble around and figure things out. I know, because I've done it. I know I read some of that stuff, but I know I did not read all of it. All right, so, ooh, oh yeah, I could cook stuff. I could cook these fish. Cooked peeper. I really don't need to. And do they go bad while they're sitting there? Can't remember if they go bad just sitting here in their uncooked state. Well, I'm not going to cook them yet, because I think once they do get cooked, they might rot. But I can't remember now. Okay, we'll find out either way. All right, so that's food stuffs. This is resources. silicone, titanium, bleach, glass. Yep, copper wire, computer chip, battery, wiring kit, personal. Ugh. O2 tank. The faster I can get that stuff. Okay, and fins. Fiber mesh. Okay. First aid kit. Also needs fiber mesh. Alright. Floating air pump. Pipe. Fire extinguisher. There it is. I need to pin that. Okay. I need a battery. And a repair tool. Flashlight. I'm going to want all this stuff so fast that I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay. Well, and some of the stuff I had to, like, fumble around for ages trying to figure out. I remember how to do it. Like, it took me ages to figure out the stuff for, like, the rubber, like, there's, like, kelp. That it took me forever to figure out how to get the resources from that. Okay. Oh, okay, so now what else do I need? Let's see. Oh, no. Don't do that. Okay, so I need creep vine seed clusters, which means I really, really need that knife. Wait a minute. No, you can get the seed clusters without the knife. We'll find out. Okay, and then, what was the other thing? A battery, acid mushroom, and copper ore. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pin those things. Just because I don't want to forget with my squirrel brain once I get out there. I love games that let me pin recipes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So how many acid mushrooms do I have? I already have one. So let's go ahead and grab another one. Well, and I can be more bold because while I know there's some sketchy stuff happening, like I could get into over here. And I feel like I've seen other people do that too, where they don't realize how close they have to get to the creep vine clusters. And I remember doing that. I remember feeling like I was close enough and I really wasn't.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, okay. It's tab in this game. Oh, hello. Yes, creep vine seed cluster. Indigenous seeds with high silicone and oil content. Titanium, basic building material. Extinguishes fire, small edible prey. Edible prey fish, high calorie count. Oh, really? 12 instead of 8. I see, I see, I see. And then we have filtered water. Purple fungus, acidic flesh. Do I have gloves on? How am I picking that if it's got acidic flesh? Yep, let's eat it. And this gives me 20 H2O, so we can go ahead and drink that. Ah, nope. Tab. Too many games where I hit escape to get out of menus and stuff. And then I guess I didn't really need 2 seed clusters. Okay. Oh, do I have the capacity to go in the caves? I think that was another thing I struggled to find originally was the cave sulfur. And I've seen other people do that. Where they struggle to figure out where that is. Ooh, hello. You are the other fish.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
But I also remember being nervous to go out at night. And now, you know, it's kind of like Alien Isolation. I would love to play that again, too. Knowing what you know as you... Oh, I should be quiet. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk through it. I got to yapping. And if you've been with me before, you know I like to yap. But it's... I would love to play Alien Isolation again. Because now I know things I can do that aren't as scary. Or they're still scary, but I know I can do them.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh oxygen.
I also wonder how much of that stuff I missed, like her telling me some of those things the first time around. Because I don't remember her telling me about sulfur deposits in the caves. And I bet because I was swimming around trying not to die, I missed it. Okay. Giant coral tubes. Where is that? I know they're down here.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to
Oh, he's in there. He's gonna hurt me. I can't remember if I can get out over there. Ah! Oxygen management already.
Oxygen.
Yes, yes. I feel like there might be a better way to get in there that might not be quite so sketchy timing-wise. I also didn't put anything down for my oxygen tank or my flippers. Okay. I'm not even playing it on the permadeath mode. If I die, it's fine. If I die, it's fine. Although nobody wants to lose resources, so maybe it's only okay. Repair tool. That's right. That's what we're waiting on for that. Okay. Can I go ahead and make the scanner? Yup.
New blueprint acquired.
What's that? Power cell. High capacity mobile power source. Okay. Oh my gosh, this just makes me more excited for Subnautica 2.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
This is where we go out and we scan literally everything we can find. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's what I talked through.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
So I yapped through it, but we can listen to it again. All right, there's the power cell. Nope, I'm not unpinning things. And I still didn't pin. Does it have it in here? Oh, and you can pin from in here too. Standard O2 tank is just titanium? What? Oh, max number. Okay, that's fine. Can I go ahead and make this rubber? I can go ahead and make this rubber. Let's go ahead and make the stuff that will help us not die. How about that? Let's make the stuff that will help us not die. Before I go deal with those explodey things. I hate those guys so much. So much. But oh, I don't have the titanium on me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Craft. Okay.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay, then. Air bladder. Emergency flotation device. Chemical reaction produces lighter than air gas for fast personal buoyancy. And you know, I don't think I ever made one of those. And I saw somebody using it and I was like, oh my God. It's funny to me, like the things that you'll just be like, nah, I'm not going to make that. And then you never really experience the useful functionality of it. It's funny. I'm stubborn and stingy. Okay. That's not what I want to do, though. Can I go in here and unpin things? How do I unpin things? Unpin. Because, oh, I made the scanner. I made the scanner. Okay. Titanium. We'll make the O2 tank, and then we'll go into the caves. See, I'm already trying to account for my risky behavior. How do you make drinkable water? So the bladderfish is the one that does water. And then later you use bleach, if I'm not mistaken, to clean water. So this one is just the bladderfish makes a filtered water. And then I think, yeah, this is disinfected water. Which I think is... Oh, nope. Is it this one? It says filtered water. Anyway, I know that you make something use like a better version of filtered water later with bleach. But for now, bladderfish is how we're going to do it. Okay. Draws a bill. Okay. And did I get anything in here? Or is this all the same stuff we already saw? Survival packets, power. Okay. I feel like it would tell me if I got more things in the data bank. It would have some kind of indicator. Are you asking me because my water's getting low? Okay. Oh, you know what? You know what else I forgot to do? Oh no, they auto-equip. Okay, there we go. Scan. Oh, I didn't want to... Nope. Can I scan it in my inventory? That would be super helpful. Is it right click? Yes. Okay. I was like, why is this not scanning? All right, I'm going to scan that. Can I scan you? Scan it. Really? Stop bopping up and down, you ding dong. All right, and then I'm gonna scan the peeper. Little squirrely butt. All right. Here we go. So herbivores, small. We have the peeper, a fast prey fish encountered in shallow waters and rich in protein. Developed side-facing eyes, capable of discerning colors not just in shallow waters, but in a variety of lighting conditions. It is also able to close its eyelids, thus preventing light from reflecting off the lenses and rendering the peeper almost invisible to nighttime predators. Oh, I didn't know. Powerful fins. This species has evolved powerful fins which enable rapid acceleration in still water and the ability to leap meters into the air to avoid pursuers. What? Beak. Likely used to break down corals and tough vegetation. An unusually large nasal cavity serves no obvious purpose and appears to be specially evolved to detect a single specific enzyme. Nothing encountered on the planet so far produces a matching odor. Expulsion tubes. The tubes attached to the peeper's torso are connected directly to its stomach and gills and appear to be designed to expel its contents on demand, purpose unclear. Well, if it's like a vulture, it could be to deter predators, like vomiting on things. While the peeper is well adapted to survive in shallow waters, a number of its features serve no discernible purpose. It would appear to be just as well suited to survive in deeper waters and is somewhat more intelligent than the usual small herbivore. Assessment. Edible, high calorie count. Further research required. Further research? Boomerang. A herbivore encountered in large numbers, found to frequent shallow waters and move in schools. Serrated teeth. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Suggests adaptation for grinding corals, other herbivores and unable Suggests adaptation for grinding corals other herbivores are unable to digest. Twin fins. At first I thought it was saying it could eat corals or other herbivores, but I guess it's an herbivore, so it wouldn't eat other herbivores. Twin fins. Unusually, this species' two fins are Nope. How do we say this word? Cartilaginous? I don't know. That's a really crappy guess. Pronunciation. All right, let's do it.
Cartilaginous.
Cartilaginous. Oh, okay. So they're full of cartilage. I see, I see. I never even thought about how to describe cartilage-filled body parts, I guess. Um, Cartilaginous extension of its skeleton. They are less prone to damage and provide superior propulsion, but are also harder to grow back. The bright blue tips are, in fact, the ends of its digestive tract, where the luminescence of the corals it consumes is most focused. Uh-oh. Most active during daylight hours and prone to flee on approach. The boomerang can more easily be observed at night when its luminescence gives it away and it seeks shelter of the seabed. Assessment: edible. Snacks. I scanned some snacks. The rabbit ray. Maybe that's why it was so bouncy. A herbivorous aquatic life form, rabbit rays appear to live serene and solitary lives with few predators. A natural sense of curiosity and awesomely poisonous flesh. Ears. Twin orange appendages mounted on the head sense vibration in the water. Undulating wings. Markedly similar method of transportation to that of Earth rays. Zero genetic resemblance detected, suggesting these two species independently developed similar solutions to their environmental circumstances. Evidence indicates its large, side-facing eyes are relatively recent adaptations. It is likely there are related ray species in other environmental biomes on the planet. Assessment: inedible, but harmless. Okay. And had I not picked up a boomerang yet? Why is it acting like it's new? Oh, maybe because I scanned it? It's weird. Okay, escape is not the button. All right. So now we can scan giant coral tubes. Right, mouse button. Okay. And we'll get this table coral. And acid mushroom. Is there anything else? Oh. Okay, chill out, lady. We're scanning. We're scanning. Okay. Ooh, I got 4 things. Okay. So in the coral section, we have giant coral tubes. The variety of coral formations on 4546b appear to be different solutions to the same problem of maximizing water and nutrient flow throughout the colony. These particular variants funnel water down a tube, filtering nutrients as they pass. Their size suggests that they have been highly successful. Yeah, hence the name giant, right? Assessment: coral tube samples are rich in calcium, exploitable in bleach fabrication. What? Can I use giant coral tubes to make bleach? Table coral. Each disc is an individual colony of microorganisms filtering nutrients from the water. Growth patterns indicate the colonies are in direct competition for positions with superior current or light. Unlike other coral species, its structure is malleable, softly pulsating as it pumps nutrients to its extremities, and only turning rigid when it senses physical assault. The jewel-like nodes on the surface are concentrated buildups of rare minerals and the coral is unable to process. Assessment: exploitable in computer chip fabrication. Oh yeah. Flora. Exploitable. The acid mushroom. Okay. A common spore-bearing fungi species, the flesh contains a highly acidic compound which leaches into the water if the outer skin is penetrated. It is not clear which predator species necessitated such extreme countermeasures, but the acid mushroom's number suggests it has successfully deterred most of them. Assessment: inedible. Acid has applications in battery fabrication. Yes, yes it does. Writhing weed. Well adapted to both shallow waters and cave systems, this plant lives in symbiosis with a coral species which forms around the base of the stems. Okay. So much stuff to scan. Hello. Does that mean... Oh. I'm still interested in this... Can I already scanned that. But, like, why would it bring up bleach? Because I feel like bleach comes into play later, but... Ooh. Hell yeah, give me that sea glide fragment. Thank you very much. Okay. And gimme. I need it.
Oxygen.
Yes, ma'am. Whee! Can I scan you? Oh, what? What did I... And then I want to pick you up. Bladderfish are so important. So important. Oh, I know why. I can't hit E to put it back in my hand, though. But I can hit E. Oh, no, that's R. E puts it away, but it doesn't take it back out. Interesting. I wonder why. Okay. Did I get enough titanium? No, I picked up metal salvage, though. So let's see how much I have in my inventory. Not too bad. Okay. How are we doing for water? Go ahead and drink that one. And then... oh, I had stuff to read. Geological data. Scattered wreckage. Analysis confirms this wreckage is from the Aurora. Outer layers of the material have oxidized, suggesting it has been heated to over 1200 Celsius. Oh my god. This pattern is consistent with hull disintegration during atmospheric entry. Oh. Salvage of intact portions of Altera vessels is prohibited at legal, moral, and technical levels. However, scraps such as these may be reclaimed for the titanium content at any Altera fabricator. So... salvage. Oh, is this considered intact portions? Because you let me reclaim it. I feel like you wouldn't build that into your system if you didn't allow me to do it. Coral shell plate. This variant of coral has adapted to survive in close proximity to other corals, filtering nutrients from the water and sharing them via a spore-like substance which grows around the base. No practical applications discovered. And the bladderfish. This unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to the other life forms around it. Well, I mean, it's kind of got a peeper-ish eye. Right? Maybe? Semi-permeable bladder. The bladderfish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. This allows it to remove and consume organic particulate caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Open-ended vascular tubing. Can be angled and contracted to pump out water and achieve low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and practically immobile at night, its only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. Assessment. Edible. Oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. Membrane has applications as a natural water filter. Oh, yeah, that's how we get water out of it. Okay. Interesting that if you eat it, the oxygen is added to your tanks. That's interesting. I feel like I didn't really use it for anything but water because it's how we get water, right? Ooh, what's that? Excuse me? Excuse me? Can I scan you? Gary fish. Gary fish. It's Gary! Okay. Plate. What else do I need to do? I got titanium. Do I have enough titanium to make the oxygen tank? Don't go towards... Nope, don't go towards the Aurora. There's radiation over there. And we didn't get one of the fancy life pods with the radiation suit. Self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Oh, it seems so nice right now. We're so fine and chill. Alright. So now... we need titanium. And the other thing I will not be doing is hoarding all the resources. That is something I definitely did. Because that's what we do. But we don't really need to do that, especially this early. So we're not going to be doing that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired. Databank. Donde está? Oh, the Gary fish. Is this based on SpongeBob? Like the snail from SpongeBob? Isn't his name Gary? My kid kind of watched SpongeBob a little bit when he was younger. But that's what it reminds me of with the eye. Anyway, slow-moving and curious herbivore. Camouflage indicates adaptation for evasive behavior on the ocean floor. Eye stalks may be beneficial when watching for predators from hiding places amongst the coral. Behavior. More active during daylight hours, but slow and docile at all times. The Gary fish's survival depends on a combination of camouflage and predators who can get a more filling meal elsewhere. Edible. So do you have quests? No, this game doesn't really have... I mean, yes, but that's going to come into play more when we repair the radio. And when we repair the radio, we will start receiving transmissions from other life pods. But as we look for resources and expand our capabilities, it will push us into other places and needing other resources. But it's kind of like self-guided. So the radio does provide like destinations to go to. And then of course you want to go to the Aurora because, hello. What? That was very dramatic. Was it just because I hadn't gone out through the top yet? Didn't I go out through the top before? Maybe I just went out through the bottom. But eventually you want to get to the Aurora because you want to, like, try and see what you can... Because we're stranded here, kind of, you know, like, well, not kind of. We are stranded here. So we're trying to figure out, like, how to get out. But that comes into play later because, again, I mean, here. Well, no. I don't want to do that just yet. It's a little bit farther than I want. Oh, okay. Guess that's what we're doing. I'll head that direction as soon as I have my Sea Glide. Okay. I don't have the sulfur yet, but I now have the O2 tank, which is what I needed to be able to go in the tubes. So I'm going to unpin that. And I don't think I really need this pinned at the moment. Why do I need... Did I need this battery for something else? Waterproof locker. Ugh, I need the Sea Glide. Okay. Is there something else in here? It would be nice to get the flashlight going already, but I'm not super fussed about it. I need the knife. I could make the knife. Focus, woman. And then we want the repair tool.
From standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Okay. All right. But for the early recipes, you don't really need to hoard a ton of resources. And this stuff is pretty readily available. Which is why I'm not grabbing literally everything I possibly can get my grubby little paws on. Okay, we get right at the top. I meant to put the knife in my hotbar because we don't really need everything down here. That's fine. Okay, these are not rotting. I think they rot if you cook them, though. So we're just carrying fish in our pocket. It's fine. Let's see. 2 more voice logs. We've already heard them. Don't come here. I would like to scan your butt, though. Can I scan your butt? Yeah, I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. Stop. Stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. Alright, I got him. Grapevine. Okay. And then we're gonna go find a tube and go down into a cave so we can find the sulfur. So that way we can get the repair tool and then we can repair our radio. So, the stalker is our first carnivore. A streamlined predator encountered in the kelp forests in wait of prey, leaving the safety of the shallows to feed. The stalker likely carved out its evolutionary niche at the sweet spot between speed and size millions of years ago, and may be one of the oldest species on the planet. The stalker appears to be attracted to titanium deposits, which tends to sharpen and put stress on its teeth. As with many predators, it may be possible to temporarily distract hungry stalkers by feeding them. Did I throw titanium at it? Here, eat this. Well, I guess it doesn't really eat the titanium. It just is attracted. The stalker's teeth are unusually hard and fast-growing. Its elongated snout can deliver huge biting pressure to larger attackers, while also being used to reach small herbivores seeking refuge amongst the rocks. Night vision. Retinal layering on the eyeball suggests adaptation for nighttime hunting. Dorsal ridges. These ridges can be moved independently to deliver superior maneuverability, which is why I kept trying to flip around and bite me. Pelvic fins. Long and powerful, the stalker has evolved to hunt the fastest of prey. Assessment. Stalker teeth may have applications in enameled glass fabrication. And then we scanned, creep vine. I like the glowing. I like bioluminescent stuff. Creepvine, a kelp species concentrated in large forests in shallow, sandy waters. Loose roots anchor the plant to the seafloor, from where it grows steadily toward the surface in pursuit of sunlight. The stem is fibrous and rich in iron, making it both a viable base material for fabrication of textiles, as well as a basic foodstuff. Assessment, vital alien resource, edible. I didn't realize it was edible. Construction applications. And creepvine seeds. Mature creepvine plants that have survived the predation of small herbivores produce these bioluminescent seed clusters, which may be knocked loose by currents or consumed and later deposited by predators. The embryo is surrounded by a thick oil and silicone layer, which would disperse into the ground as the outer skin deteriorated. This may provide the seedling with the nutrients it needs to survive the low light conditions on the seabed. Assessment, vital alien resource, construction applications. Yup, we've already used it even. What? Silver, glass. I kind of want to pin it already. Oh no, can we already make glass? I know I just got this tank, but I'm already like, there's a new tank. All right. Can I already make glass? Ooh, I can. What else do I need? Silver. All right. All right. Cave time. Man, I remember when I first started playing this, and these caves were so confusing. And then you get super comfortable in them. And then you find more caves that are way more complicated. That wasn't silver, was it? What are you doing? Excuse me, sir? Why are you down here? Ah! I hear you. You little shit. I hate those things so freaking much. Ooh, he blew up a table coral. I'm just gonna go ahead and snatch that. Nope. No, sir. Oh, God, what are you guys doing down here?
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. God damn it. I was trying to scan him real quick. I hate those little things. So much. Okay. Did I just need the one cave sulfur? Yes. But I also wouldn't mind... Is that a thing to scan? No? Hello? He just twirling around. Just twirling around in the dark. Okay. Oh. Kind of want to just go ahead and grab that, even though I don't really need it at this moment. Those guys are such little shits. I can't believe those stalkers were down there, though. I don't know if I ever found stalkers down there. There's nothing interesting in there for them. They should just not be there. Where is it? I heard it. What is that? Cup creep by him with a knife. I don't really want to, but I will. Just because you're telling me to do it. Okay. Thank you for telling me to do that. What is that? Can I scan those things? This school of glowing things? No. Right. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize I was already this close to this. I don't remember this being this close. Those bastards. Alright. I do want a sea glide, though. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Be quiet, be quiet. Ah, your face. Your face is too close to my face. Little spastic thing. Can I please? Ah. I like how he chilled out the second my scan happened. Ooh, a counter. No, be quiet. I do appreciate that if your scan is interrupted,
New blueprint acquired.
you still can continue it.
30 seconds.
Okay, shut up. I remember really appreciating that, especially the further on you get in the game and more risky it becomes to scan stuff. I appreciate that you don't lose, like you don't have to do it all in one go if you have to like leave and come back. What is that? A grav trap. Oh yeah. One of two, but I think there's another one here, yeah? All right. Don't. Just be quiet.
New blueprint
Sassmafrass. All right. Is that Sea Glide? No, it's a beacon. Damn it. Beacons are useful, though. Nope. It's another grav trap. Stop. Really? Go away. I'm busy. I'm busy, sir. I'm busy, sir. Oh, shit. See, this is why we need the Sea Glide. I didn't remember those guys being that fast, but you know what? I bet I remember.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Where are you? I remember when I was faster. Yeah! You freaking asshole! I'm trying to scan stuff. Would you leave me alone? This is where I discovered that I don't actually need this beacon scan. He's really mad that I'm here. There we go. Okay, I did need it.
New blueprint acquired.
All right.
30 seconds.
It's not the Sea Glide, though. Okay. I don't need to scan that other grav trap, because all it'll do is give me titanium. Is there more wreckage down below this?
Seek fluid intake.
Don't you tell me what to do, lady. I'm busy. He's still really mad about me being down here. Okay. I want to scan one of those stupid cave explodey fish things. Oh, scanner room. This is not what I need right now. I mean, yes, but also...
Integrating new PDA data. Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Okay. I mean, I was just hoping for Sea Glide fragment. Is that more wreckage over there? There's more wreckage over here. The question is... why won't you fucking skin it! Oh. It was weird. It's like it stopped scanning mid-scan. Okay. Why won't you scan? Oh my god. Alright, well now I have to go heal. Oh, hello. Nope, I shouldn't do that. Oh god, there's two of them. Alright, well let's not get poisoned, shall we? Alright. What isn't... Oh, it's the water. I was like, why is this blocking my vision? And I can't see diddly squat. So let's go back to the thing. Is that enough risky behavior for you? This is only the beginning. Did I just spill my coffee on my lap? No. I think my cord for my headphones moved, but it felt like a splash on my lap. It was weird. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh, the peeper was jumping up above the water. Cute. Look at him. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. And I certainly don't remember reading it before, so... All right. Water. Med kit. I need to make the bladderfish into water. So let's go ahead and do that. I feel like this one it gives you 40 water. And it gives you 2 of them. Oh, I didn't mean to pin it. Damn it, woman. Don't pin that. Nope, it's not I for inventory. This is a different game. Consume, consume. And I don't really need to eat the nutrient block yet. Consume. Why would you tell me I could consume this if it gives me -4 food and -6 water? Why would you do that? It's rude. Okay, so beacon. Navigation aid maintains and broadcasts its position configurable name. Super helpful later. Ah, a counter. Oh, look at all this stuff in here. Oh, we already had the aquarium. Ugh, storage. Counter. Okay. Habitat installations. A scanner room. This advanced habitat module can transform a small outpost into a burgeoning science and exploration station. A 3D display in the center of the room stores local topographical data. System can scan for and pinpoint particular materials. Remotely controlled drones scan the area up to 500 meters in range. Wall-mounted camera feeds allow for live control of scouting drones. Upgrade console may be used to enhance the module's function. I know I didn't ever use the little drone things effectively. Like, I tended to want to just go out and look myself instead of like doing it with cameras. But it's still a cool feature. I remember we looked at it a little bit. Like, oh, look, this is cool. These unusual geological structures often form around titanium and copper deposits and are distinct to this planet. Closer analysis reveals the stone around the metal has been hardened against erosion, but the mechanism remains unknown. Assessment, titanium and copper source. Then what did the silver come out of? Was that a different deposit than the limestone? Ugh, I'm misscanning it. Oh well. Crash fish. Oh, I got it! I didn't think I got it. Okay, this unusual species has developed an emergency defense mechanism based on mutually assured destruction. Yeah, they're little shits. Okay, forward-mounted eye enables the creature to identify and track potential predators. Sulfur plant. The sulfur plant has evolved to feed on sulfuric compounds secreted by the crash fish, which makes its nest within its leaves. Stronger, more protective plants provide superior nesting grounds, which in turn provide the plant with more nutrients from larger crash fish. Defense mechanism. Concentrations of sulfur build up in the organism over time. If the crash fish collides with something at sufficient speed, the spikes on its torso are impacted, triggering an explosive chemical reaction. Assessment. Equip stasis rifle, repulsion cannon, or similar before approaching shallow caves. I don't have any of that. I have a wing and a prayer. All right. The sand shark. At least you wouldn't get eaten. Well, the sand shark, this little jerk, a powerful medium-sized predator that burrows into the sand and ambushes its prey from below. As with many predators, it may be possible to temporarily distract sand sharks by feeding any hungry specimens that draw close. Forward dorsal fin. The unusual location of this fin suggests a purpose unrelated to movement through the water. It may be employed in shifting sand beneath the surface or in mating rituals, or may simply be an evolutionary dead end. Segmented exoskeleton. Thick armor plating renders the sand shark almost immune to attack from above. While it is capable of impressive acceleration, its exoskeleton prevents it from changing direction quickly. Is it why that wiggles so much? To make you think it might? The sand shark is thus a perfectly designed ambush hunter, but ill-suited to sustained pursuits. Tell that to that one that was like following my ass all over. Feet. What? Ill-designed for ambulation, likely used to disturb the surface of the sand so the life form can burrow into the ground. It has feet? Oh, like little claw feet. Okay. Avoid. Be vigilant for ambush in sandy biomes. Okay, noted. Scavengers and parasites. Oh, the shuttle bug. Which is kind of cute, actually, in like a weird way. A common, I think it's because it's twirly. Like it's a little dancer. A common scavenger at the base of the food chain. Mouth parts. Small enough to be of little threat to most organisms, this creature is clearly adapted to feed on the waste products of the ecosystem around it. 3 mandibles, used to orient themselves when drifting and to filter through detritus on cave floors. 3 legs. High strength muscles can propel the life form great distances through the water, as well as ambulating them across the seafloor. Assessment. Necessary waste recycler. Presence may indicate nearby cave systems. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, and then we have the voice logs that I already got. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So now...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, yeah, because we did the eating thing. And we'll go ahead and take another one of those. It is always good to grab at least one of those and let it, like, do its thing to make another one. Later, I'll probably be making sure I have at least 2 available. But for now, there's the beacon, navigation aid, and the grab trap. Uses artificial gravity to attract light objects and small creatures. We don't have any copper, but I'm going to want that. Still don't know the sea glide. Damn it. All right. 2 glass. Oh! Well, poop. I needed 2 quarts for that. All right. Let's go. Excuse me? Don't mind if I do. Veined nettle. Is this something new too? Well, not new, but just something I haven't scanned yet. Don't mind if I do. Quartz. Okay, you're not a little butt fish. I mean a crash fish. Okay. All right. Do I need... Oh, you know what? How much copper do I actually need? That's titanium. I don't want to grab metal salvage. It takes up too much room, and I don't need an excessive amount of titanium at this moment. Oh, I do want to scan that, though. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come here, buddy. Don't notice me. Damn it. Okay. We successfully avoided being poisoned. Good for us. Just chill. Okay. Quartz. Ah, you shit! Oh my god! Like right at my face. I don't want to pick that up. Creature egg.
30 seconds.
Be quiet. See, this is why I would die if I didn't get warnings. I'd tell her to be quiet, but I do appreciate her mentioning I might need to go to the surface soon. What was that? All right. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. And huzzah. That's the shit that made my husband nervous. Oh. Well, look, exactly what I came for. Gimme. Is this sandstone? Nope. I think I need more. Because copper helps make batteries, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's that? Empty? No. Ooh, yes. Okay. Mobile vehicle bay. I see that. Is that just all scrap down there? Let's go.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Hoverfish. Just all the noises. Nope. All the noises. Quartz. Ooh, pretty. Okay, don't just get distracted by the pretty. You know what we're doing? We're making another whatchamahoozits. Oxygen tank. Alright, where is it? There it is. Okay. Oh no, it's already been an hour and a half. Boo! I love this game. I'm gonna play it forever. Well, and I was thinking about it over the last few weeks, and I was like, you know, I'd probably put this in my top 5 or top 10 of games of all time. Just as far as, like, level of enjoyment that I got out of playing it, and I didn't even get all of it. Like, there were things that I obviously did not pay attention to. Or maybe just, like, top game experiences of all time, you know? Okay. I'm making stuff. I'm making that, but I have to do glass first. And then I think I have to actually take off this. Yep. So that I can craft with it. Yep. Oh. Oh. The relief of extra oxygen. Look at that. 135 units. Hell yeah. All right, and a repair tool. Ooh, ooh. And do I need to catch some bladderfish soon. What I also need to do, I'm gonna pin that. And then I'm gonna unpin this, and I'm gonna unpin that. And then, do I have the ability to make a battery? Nope, that's not how we find out. I don't have the acid mushrooms, but I want to do that because this is how I can help make sure I'm getting some bladderfish. Since we're going to have water issues here very soon. So let's go ahead and make a battery. And then, did that use my copper? Balls. All right. Make the repair tool and repair the radio, and then... Because we can always catch bladderfish, just the grab trap makes it a little easier. And...
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
And that's how we get this game's equivalent of quests. For the most part, is the radio. All right. I don't remember if there's anything else in this life pod I can repair, so let me look around real quick. Oh, right mouse button.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and
Excellent.
outputting results to databank. Calorie intake recommended.
Okay. Do I need that though? 75, yes. All right, but I will need water soon, so I'm gonna need to go out and take care of that. But first, what did I get here? Ugh, Sea Glide. Ah, the rebreather. Conserves oxygen when diving deeper, absorbs and recycles CO2 into breathable air. Although, I tell you what, having this bigger tank is such a difference. Like, everything, like, every upgrade just makes just enough difference. The fins make you go just a little bit faster, and the O2 tanks make you go a little bit faster, and the Sea Glide, anyway, it's such a great progression of just expanding your abilities and capacity and then pushing you to go further. It's just, it's so well done. Anyway, sorry. I love this game. I'm going to say that a lot. All right. 4546B environment scan. Category 3 ocean planet. Oxygen/nitrogen atmosphere. Extensive biodiversity. Safety warnings. May support Leviathan class predators. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. And I'm just going to say a side note here. I did catch somebody like, I don't know, within their first, like, episode stream. I can't remember now. But they were like, what's a Leviathan? And I was like, oh no, you're doomed. You find out. Okay, planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. Great. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Well, what happens if you're, like, by yourself? Because gotta do something. All right, so this is another herbivore. It is large. It's a gasopod, a slow-moving life form and one of the larger herbivores on the planet, providing a substantial meal to would-be predators. The gasopod protects its domain by filling the surrounding water with poisonous and corrosive pods whose contents dissolve even synthetic fibers. Ooh, gnarly. I knew it was bad, but... filtration system. Thick, non-reactive skin and multiple gill layers render this creature impervious to the noxious acid clouds it produces. Well, it's good that it can't kill itself with its own poison. Algae gland. A bulbous sac-like appendage on the rear end. A luminescent yellow algae glows inside the sac and produces the poisonous compound. Abdominal muscles can contract, causing the algae gland to emit the noxious compound into the surrounding water. Large pelvic fins, capable of powerful movement through the water when moving in small herds. Behavior. Gasopods appear to be social in nature and may even use their emissions in their relationship rituals. Their audible calls are likely signifiers of nearby threats or food sources. Approach with caution. Acidic pods may be retrieved and repurposed. Yeah, they are definitely one of the noisier things you first encounter, and you're not expecting it. It's like, what? The sounds in this game are great. Hoverfish, a small, cautious herbivore commonly found in kelp-rich environments. charged foot pads. 6 unique limb appendages feature charged pads capable of ionizing the surrounding water. The hoverfish uses this ability to maintain its position against the current as it feeds from kelp and lichen. Edible. Oh. Blue palm. Oh, that's right. These were the other plants that were outside. The blue palm is a common aquatic plant which thrives in shallow waters with high exposure to sunlight. Large fronds intercept light before it can reach the smaller flora on the seabed. And then the veined nettle. A common shallow water plant which frequently shows signs of predation around the edges of the leaves. Thick violet veins carry nutrients to the extremities of the fan, and brightly colored seeds grow around the base and stem. It's so pretty. You know, I wonder if they had people that were like really into marine biology and, you know, things like that, because the level of detail they go into on the wildlife, you know, the flora and the fauna and all of that is just so detailed. Like, wow, that's a lot. Another egg? I do not want to pick it up because I do not need eggs in my pocket at this time. What is that? Is that a thing to scan? No, just random texture. Okay, so now what are we working towards? I need copper. And I need to find another fragment of the sea glide. I was kind of going to go this way just to see if there was another bit of crash stuff. And maybe we'll get lucky with the sea glide. Oh, crap. That's... yes. I need bladderfish. Okay, don't get too distracted by all the things. That's, you know. I don't even see any bladderfish nearby. That's the problem. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Gimme, gimme, gimme. All right. That should help. Hmm. I feel like I'm seeing something on my periphery. Oh, I see you. What? Is that the Aurora making exploding noises? Making not good noises? All right. Nope. It gives me the plus, like the little notification when I add something to my inventory, not if it's new, just that it's new in my inventory. Yes, ma'am. All right, so now I should keep my eyes open for more bladderfish, but first I want to try and find specifically copper. Hello, and how are you? Welcome, welcome. Trying to find a sea glide fragment. But welcome. I hope you are doing well this evening. Or day, wherever you are. I'm doing all right. I am really excited to be playing this game again. It's been 6 years since I've played it. Hold on, my phone is making noise at me. Stop making noise at my phone. And I'm getting super excited about Subnautica 2. So I was like, I'm going to play this again. Because it's been long enough that it still feels like I don't remember every detail about it. But I love this game, so... Are you a Subnautica fan as well? Or are you new to the Subnautica universe? Okay. Okay, oh! Is that what we're looking for? No. Yeah. Oh, is that salt? Do I need to pick up the salt right now? I don't know if I need to pick it up right now. I need to find a freaking sea glide fragment is what I need.
Scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Is that where that purple...
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
And just because we were talking about it, since I still haven't found that sea glide fragment, I wonder how close I can get before it yells at me. Or is it yet? Does it yell at me this early? I can't remember. I don't remember how early you can come over here and have it yell at you, because I don't remember if I tried to come over here this early before. I don't think I want to be over, like, all the way over here, though. I really don't. I remember too much about over there. I don't go over there yet. I don't have anything to help me get away. Don't go to that. Well, I was saying that, like, because Bama was asking me about it, and I was like, I can't remember. It yells at you at some point, and I can't remember when the explosion happens. But I thought it yelled at you sooner, but it does not. It let me get pretty dang close, closer than I expected to get. Do I want to scan down there? I want to find more wreckage parts is what I want. But it'll eventually yell at me. Well, and that I think we've already answered my question. I think we're already doing more risky behavior just because I feel more comfortable than I did the first time I played it. I want to go back down there, though. Because I think this is where we saw that cave. And I still need a copper. Nope. Nope. I hate you. I hate you. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, I know. That's why when I was like, I'm kind of surprised it let me get that close. I didn't expect it to. Because I don't think I tried to go that early before. Because I remember later when it does explode. And then it's like yells at you because of radiation. Have I already scanned that? That's a jellyfish. Or a Gary fish. Gary fish, not jellyfish. Might as well pick up a couple of these. I'm gonna have to go in the light though, because I can't remember exactly where that cave was. Nothing in there. Gimme, gimme. I will take 14 million of two of you. I just need one copper, damn it. Come on, come on, come on. I will gladly fill my pockets with bladderfish. Ugh. Why are the limestone deposits being such a pain in my ass to find? Part of it's the dark, and I haven't made a light yet. Oh, it's sandstone. Let's go ahead and scan that. Oh! That wasn't copper. What the hell was that? gold. It looked almost like the right color. I don't want to deal with these butt munches either. What's in there? Well, that's nice and all, but it's still not
New blueprint
my
acquired.
sea glide fragment. I hear you, man. There it is. Nope, I hear you. Shut up. There we go. Okay, we did it.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
There it is. I knew it was coming. Oh, yeah. The game changes so much when the sea moth comes into play. Oh my god. But the sea glide also makes a huge difference. All right, let's play this.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if you were in here then, but this game does such a good job of progression where it's like the first time you get out of your life pod and it feels huge and you start exploring, but you're so cautious because it's an alien world and it's the water and it's big and expansive and there's noises and all this stuff, and then you have to start looking for resources. And then as you look for resources, you find blueprints, and as you find blueprints, you make new things, and then it pushes you to keep going further. It does such a good job of making you have to push past all of the different layers of stress and anxiety and fear and all of that. And then, yeah, it's so well done. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. My husband could not stand watching me play this game. He has water fear, though, so it's fair. All right, I'm going to grab this, so I have 2 now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drink a couple of those. And I probably could go ahead and cook a fish. Oh, I needed to make the thing. Well, what was the thing? The grav trap. That's what I was making. Okay, grav trap. I was even in there and didn't make it. Well, and as we like to prove regularly here, we enjoy a good risky behavior situation. Okay. I know I kind of want to put the grav trap somewhere. Like this probably will be okay. It likes to get pulled around. So we'll see if I can make it hang out here. And release. Okay. And since we're pulling in stuff now, maybe I will go ahead and just cook and eat a fish. Or maybe all the fish that I have in my inventory if it's... I don't remember how much these actually give me. So we'll do cooked jerryfish or Gary fish. I don't even... Why do I keep calling him a jerryfish?
Synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Yep. Does it taste like chicken? Ooh, that gives me a decent amount. The cooked boomerang? Nice. All right, we're good. So now, what do you have? I have seen the Subnautica 2 trailers. That's part of the reason I was starting to get hyped about it, was because I was kind of... I was excited about it when I first heard about it, and then I was hearing the negative crap that was going on with like the business side of things and the lawsuit and that stuff, and I was like, man, this would suck if it got all screwed up because of business crap. And then it seems to be going in a positive direction. So I was like, well, if it's going to go in a positive direction, I can feel like good about getting excited about it. And then, of course, because I was paying attention to all that stuff, I started getting like content about people playing it for the first time, and was like, oh, this makes me want to play it. And the fact that there's Subnautica 2, and so, yeah. Well, and the last, let's see, when did we say? 2020. 2020 is when I played this for the first time. So it's been 6 years. And so, although I do remember, it's still like, it's still stressful, anxiety inducing. And I just hope the news keeps staying positive, you know? Because it would just be so disappointing. I hate it when business crap overrides creative crap. Like, please don't. These common porous outcrops of the sandstone outcrops seem to form around small amounts of precious metals, or otherwise these metals are part of a sedimentary buildup over time. Lead, silver, and gold source. Okay, cool. Lead. And spadefish. He almost looks like a Muppet. Or like something out of Monsters, Inc. I just recently watched that, so it's in the brain. A medium-sized herbivore found in deeper waters. Has a single eye. Observed swimming near the seabed from where it can keep its one eye on predators in the water above it. Mottled green coloration. Commonly encountered in plant-rich environments, the spadefish is well adapted to hide amongst the vegetation. Behavior. Spadefish tend to move in loose shoals and despite their low speed will take necessary measures to avoid confirmed predators. Edible. Noted. I didn't know I could eat. How did I not know so many things were edible? I feel like I latched on to peepers really early and then that was like what I made. Gonna eat and come back? Sure. I might have to take a break here in a minute to take care of body business. What are you doing over here? Go back to your place over there. All right. I don't need to get this stuff right now. Okay, we're gonna look around and see if I can find... How far is that pod? The signal... 708 meters? I'd really prefer to have my sea glide or even my sea moth before I do that. Nope, be quiet. Yeah, enjoy your food. All right. Ooh, ooh. Hello. Floater. Those things look so weird. Like they're both pretty and kind of creepy. Because they're kind of bulbous looking. But they're also kind of glowy and pink. Pick up floater. Okay. I'll just stick that in my pocket, shall I? Okay. I don't really need to grab materials at the moment. I'm looking for wreckage. I hear you. Where are you? Those bastards. What the? Oh, you know what helps? Actually hitting the correct button to scan. Look how much oxygen I have. So much oxygen. I hear you. Oh my god, that noise is so intimidating.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, oxygen deficiency? No, oxygen efficiency decreased. I see that purple glowing thing over there. Stop talking to me, phone. Wreckage. Okay. I hear that. Oh, they're over there. I should probably go scan those, but... Wreckage. Please have sea glide. And not things that want to try and bite my face. There's probably things that are going to try and bite my face. Who are we kidding? Okay. Those things are so loud. I'll take a sea moth fragment. Wouldn't that be wild if I just end up skipping Sea glide altogether. No, sea glide is still helpful to have, even if I get the sea moth. I'm gonna have to think of names for my vehicles again. I named them after Dio songs. At least one of them. The first time. Oh. I probably shouldn't be. Oh my god, y'all are so loud. I also thought about playing this in the dark. I don't really get scared like that, though.
30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm pushing it. Pushing it. Risky behavior. Ta-da! Okay. All right, I'm gonna scan you since I had to swim all the way up here. I thought they had stuff on their backs. How do you not have anything up here? Oh, I didn't know I could swim inside of you. I'm sorry, sir. So weird looking. Are these juveniles? Because they don't have, like that one, you can see the stuff on the back.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised. Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
I'm side questing, did you notice? I went away from that wreckage. But also, there's stuff. You have some wiggly business happening over there. Okay. What is this? Break barnacle. Don't be mad. Can I scan anything up here? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Can I not scan this? I'm gonna have to do some reading soon. I've been scanning some stuff. Regress shell. So that thing has oxygen bubbles that come off of it. They become critical in some of the biomes later. I don't know why I'm doing that. What is that? Just wiggly business. No really clear wriggly business. Just and nettle. And that's okay. I've already scanned that. What is this? More wiggly business. You have lots of wiggly business, sir. Okay. All right. Now, I have no idea where that wreckage was from here. All right. Although I feel like I have skipped ahead a little bit. Excuse me. Is that a life pod? It looks like a life pod. Life pod 17. Is that a thing? Excuse me? What are you? Did it say renegade? Oh, Reginald. Hello? Life pod 17. Hello?
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Anything? Oh, sea moth. Hell yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm excited. Okay, hold on. Let's read some stuff. Okay. Yeah. Floater, composed of multiple organisms in symbiosis. Life cycle unknown. Okay. So yes, I now have... Ooh, I only need one more for the scanner room. Nice. Sea moth. Titanium ingot, power cell, and glass. Lead and lubricant. Do I have a lead on my person? I must, because it's green. What do I need to make a power cell? Okay, don't get ahead of yourself. You're not even anywhere near your fabricator. Power cell. Battery ×2 and a silicone rubber. How do I make an ingot? Oh, just 10 titanium? Hell yes. Okay, and then we've already seen this stuff. Okay. So now we can look at the data bank. Bioreactor. On planets where organic matter is plentiful but sunlight is not, a reliable bioreactor will frequently prove the most efficient power solution. May be installed in any multi-purpose habitat room. Chemically composts organic materials, converting them into energy over time. Accepts all plant matter, from seeds and spores to moldy fruits and vegetables. Can also process animal matter, fat, muscle, eggs, etc., and some organic waste products. Energy production is proportionate to the calories in the organic matter. What does this say? The bioreactor. Totally organic. The Sea Moth. The Sea Moth is a one-person vehicle with an independent replaceable power cell fitted in the rear and a fully customizable design. Low-power, multi-directional thrusters enable it to function equally well in sea or space environments. Most long-range vessels carry at least 2 vehicles of this class to facilitate the exploration and exploitation of small astronomical bodies. However, they can also be fabricated at a standard mobile vehicle bay. Top speed, 13 meters per second. Acceleration, 5 meters. What is that? Per second per second? Is that what that is? Per second squared? It's been a long time since I've done physics math. Is that what that is? Is it really acceleration is per second per second? Distance per power cell, 10 kilometers. Crush depth, 200 meters below sea level. Upgrade module slots 4. Dimensions 3 meters by 1.5 meters by 1 meter. Ooh, it's not really even that big. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't seem huge, but it is also one of those things, all right? Like, seeing the measurement numbers of it is like, wait, what? Person 1. Yep. Sea Moths may be modified by installing upgrade modules to the access point mounted on the wing. These include increased cargo storage, superior power, pressure and collision compensation, enhanced sonar, and defensive capabilities. NB. These modules may only be manufactured at a moon pool outfitted with a vehicle modification station. The Sea Moth, it goes anywhere but land. Oh my goodness. Aurora survivors. Oh, this is Life Pod 17 crew log. Okay.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Ugh. That sucks. It sucks because you know he's not there now. You know? Brain coral. A permanent growing colony of microscopic organisms. This coral species is adapted to filter carbon dioxide from the environment, using the carbon to build the colony, and expelling the oxygen from specialized exhaust funnels. It is quite hardy, suggesting samples from a mature specimen could be grown artificially. Assessment. Air tanks are equipped to siphon oxygen from the water where possible. Yeah, they're awesome. The biter. What's a carnivore? Okay. Vicious pack hunting predator. 94% muscle. Holy crap. 4% connective tissue and 2% brain. Indiscriminate when hungry. Almost always hungry. Hence name biter, right? Specialized olfactory antenna. Employed in detection of bodily fluids in the water at impressive range. Secondary pair of eyes. Oh, yeah. Likely dedicated to detecting the peripheral movement of larger predators and hungry members of its own species. Overdeveloped tail fin. Favors outpacing and outnumbering their prey over individual maneuverability. Calculations suggest creatures up to 100 times the biter's body weight could succumb to a focused assault by a pack of 10. Wow. Assessment. Avoid packs. Try not to bleed. Okay. Try not to bleed. Good job. I feel like that's a good rule in general, right? Reginald. You are a weird-looking little dude. A small herbivore and a distant relative of the common peeper. Okay. Sharing that species' well-developed side-facing eyes, approximate size, and body profile. Coloration. Dull green coloration for deep water camouflage. Luminescent tail coloration likely part of mating behavior. Diet. Filters algae and other plant materials from the water via 4 gill-like forward-facing orifices. Assessment. Edible. High calorie count. Oh, I should have picked one up. Leviathans. Wait. Oh, I was like, how did I already find a Leviathan? I forgot these guys were classed as Leviathans because they're huge. This vast life form is in excess of 30 meters long and has been designated Leviathan class. Fortunately, it feeds exclusively on plankton-like life forms in the water. Chitinous shell. Most of the life form's topside and some of its underside is protected by a thick, layered exoskeleton. This suggests an evolutionary path quite different from other organisms on 4546b, most of which are vertebrate in nature. The reefback species has likely been able to grow far larger than other herbivores because anything large enough to break through its shell has long since gone extinct. Enzyme pods. Similar in appearance to the algae glands of the gasopod. Oh yeah, I did notice those. These organs on the reefback's underside serve some unknown purpose in its digestive system and are capable of expelling small quantities of stomach enzymes into the surrounding waters. Local microcosm. An array of different barnacle and plant species grow on the reefback shell, thrusting their roots into ancient scars in the chitin and taking advantage of their mobility to avoid predation. Nonetheless, reefbacks will often be pursued by the faster, hungrier herbivores, and thus this Leviathan species is a mobile microcosm worthy of years of study in itself. Life cycle. Reefbacks' lifespans likely extend through many centuries, should they survive their initial growth cycle. For the first few decades, their smaller size would make them vulnerable to carnivorous leviathans. Sociable, seen traveling in small pods and communicating by an echoing call, behavior is consistent with low-level sentience. Assessment. Harbors plants, small fish, and metal-rich barnacles. Yep. And the floater. Is that the last one? No, we have a couple more after that. Okay, some more plants. So the floater. Yeah, look at that little mouth thing, though. It's so weird. Like, it's pretty and, like, ugh. 2 species living in symbiosis which attach to and attempt to feed on any objects they come into contact with. I'm so glad it's in my pocket. Dominant life form. The pink main body and inner suction jaw is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. It's interesting that they were on rocks. Microorganism membrane. The outer gel-like substance is a mesh of microorganisms capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaws. Hello, and welcome back. Did you have something tasty, or are you still nibbling? Helium buffer. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the floater and anything it is attached to. Assessment. May aid in flotation of sunken objects. Okay, and then we have a couple of new plants. So we have the regress shell. This specimen is composed of a complex series of regressing rings connected by tendrils. And then we have the violet bow, I'm assuming is how it's pronounced. A common luminescent plant which grows in patches on the seabed. It is pretty. I love all the bioluminescent stuff. All right. Yes, that is the last of those. Oh, still not how you get out of the menu. Okay. But this was not... Do I even have all the... hold on. Do I have all the ingredients? That's not how we... No. Mobile vehicle bay. Do I have all the blueprint pieces? I do. Ooh. I still need to find whatchamahoozits. The Sea Glide. It's still important, even if I make the Sea Moth first. Oh. Love the steam. Do you mean stream? Or is there something steamy happening? I'm trying not to be too full of myself. That's what that would make more sense to me. Either way, I'm glad you love something. Oh shit. Okay, nope, whatever's mad at me can be quiet while I'm going to get oxygen and then go back down and hopefully get that thing. Oh, okay, good. Well, thank you. I'm glad you are enjoying. Although I do still need to take a break because my bladder's like, excuse me, woman, you just drank a bunch of coffee. Nope, be quiet, I'm busy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, yes, yes. I hear you, I hear you. Please do not bite my ass while I'm doing this, thank you. All right. Sea Glide? Yes. There we go, perfect.
New blueprint.
Ooh, 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 what's that? Ooh, look, and oxygen. Ooh, what's that glowing thing? Okay, get oxygen first. Ugh. Uh-oh, is it gonna be fast enough? Please, please give me oxygen. Do I want to scan that thing? Probably not. I can go back and make a thing. I can make both the Sea Moth and the Sea Glide. And then we will be less risky when we come back here. All right. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where the hell is my thing? That's not my thing. Ugh. It's so much harder to see stuff when you're at the surface. I got all turned around. I also really need the compass. But I don't remember how long it is before I get that. Is that a Sea Moth thing? I can't remember now. Or is that a Sea Glide thing? That might be a Sea Glide thing. See, I say my bladder's angry, and then I drink more coffee. Oh.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Jesus. Oh my god. It's still just so massive. Like, I knew it was coming eventually, but god, it's huge when it happens. That ship is so freaking big. Yikes. Hey, by the way, there's radiation now. It's like, oh hey, you might need this. Yes, yes I will. Okay. All right, so I need to pause because I do need to take a break because I'm not kidding. My bladder is like, excuse me. But, you know, since I feel like I might have some newbies here. Usually my breaks are between 5 and 10 minutes. I do have a spouse and 2 children who sometimes commandeer me, but I usually try and make my breaks pretty quick. In any case, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. If you are enjoying your time with me here, if you are still here when I get back from my break, thank you so much. If not, have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will be back in just a few minutes. All right, there we go. Successfully dealt with whatever we needed to deal with. Theoretically, anyway. All right. Reminded children they should be going to bed. Because it's after bedtime. And Dad was falling asleep on the couch. All right. So, let me make sure my periphery is correct. There we go, periphery. Good job. Sort of, maybe. Not really. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I have to make sure that nothing is going to be moving in my periphery. Otherwise, I'll sit there and go, what? So. And of course, since we dealt with our bladder, we have to get a new drink. Because that's how we roll. All right. What do I need to look at? I've got new stuff. So, radiation suit. Need lead, but I need lead for something else first, which is fine. Sea glide. Copper wire. I don't know if I've got enough copper wire. I'm going to need to do some resource gathering. And I'm going to need the mobile. Oh my God, I'm going to need to make so much stuff. Okay. First, we will read about the radiation suit. This suit fully protects against the effects of radiation during land, sea, and space exploration. Safety rated up to 400 SV per hour. What does SV stand for? Cross-compatible with all AEP suit functionality. Sleek. The radiation suit, a necessary precaution in a post-mad world. What is that? I need to know. What does SV stand for in relation to radiation? Sievert? S-I-E-V-E-R-T? The International System of Units. Okay. Derived unit used to measure the biological effect and risk of ionizing radiation on human tissue. All right. Well. This is the more you know, right? I'm always curious. All right. It's kind of like my kid when my kid first started needing to do research stuff. And I'm like, you literally have the ability to look up just about anything you want. Like, please. You don't even have to figure out where it might live in a dictionary or encyclopedia. Go look it up, man. Drooping stinger. Oh, that's right. We did get to scan that. 0 photosynthetic cells detected implies carnivorous adaptation to low light environments. Follicles along the tentacles are capable of detecting contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in the 600-watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. Not killed. Paralyzed. Grim. Yeah. All right. But I frequently pause and look stuff up or look pronunciations up. Doesn't mean I retain that information. Just means I look it up. Because I can. Tab is how we do that. Okay. So I should probably... Do I have water? I do not. I need to go get something to make water. The radiation suit is there. The sea glide. What do I need to make the copper wire? Plasteel ingot. Ugh, lithium. Okay. Copper wire just requires copper. So I need to go do some resource gathering for sure. I'm going to need... How much room do I even have? I need titanium. I need copper. I'm going to wait to deal with creepvine situation because those things are huge. Do I still have creepvine on my person? I bet I do. Ugh, I do. Oh, rotten creepvine. I don't want to consume it. It's even worse for me now. Can I turn that into something? Does that turn into lubricant? No, it's the clusters. Coral tube sample? How did I forget that that's how we do that? It almost makes me want to go get some. Can I just chop coral tube? Hold on. I need to know. Oh, good, it's night. Where is the closest of the tubes? This is how we start side questing. Can I just chop it? I forget that that was a thing I could do? Because it's been 6 years, that's how. Not that I needed to have more stuff in my inventory. I really, really didn't. Okay, how much space do I have in my storage in here? Okay, so I'm going to stick that in here. We can go ahead and stick all of this in here because we're just going to have to go on a run and get a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I have water, so I don't have to worry about that. Do I need to keep this here? I'm going to keep it, I guess. I don't know what I would do with a floater in my pocket. That doesn't sound right. I don't know what I do with that. Okay. So, can I just drop you? Drop. I really don't need that in my pocket. Okay, so this is not an ideal time to go looking for stuff. Ah, you shit. I heard him coming and then he still was behind me. Ugh. I don't remember them being this close to my life pod before. Okay, cooked peeper.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
That would be very handy. I don't think it's tasty, but I think it would be handy to be able to just have the machine just deal with all of the stuff you don't want to eat. This is a sizable storage unit. I really don't want to be looking for stuff at night, though. Good thing I left. You know what I haven't done, and I probably really should do if I am going to go out at night? I should make a flashlight. Because it is very hard to see, and until I have my sea glide, it is hard to see. So let's go ahead and see what that takes. A battery and glass. I don't have the quartz. And I don't think I have what it takes to make a battery. I need acid mushrooms for that crap. And copper. God, how long before it's daytime again? Get the glowing things? Oh, you mean on the creep vine? Yeah, but they're huge. They take up a ton of inventory space, which is why I was going to wait to grab them. But I can go ahead and grab some acid mushrooms. Really? Really? I'm going to slice you with my freaking knife because you're just loud and... Yeah, that's what you get. Why don't you go back to your little creep vine area? Leave me the hell alone. Ugh. Ow. That's why I need my sea glide. Yeah, I figure I can wait to get the creep vine or the clusters until I get more of the other resources. Since they're so close, you know? I could also go... I could go over into the creep vine and hopefully find... some of their stashes, you know? The... whatever they're called. What are those guys called again? The one I just cut up because he was pissing me off. That guy. I can go get some of their metal stashes. Risky business. Yup. My favorite. It's my favorite thing. I like to cause myself stress. It's great. Salt. We're gonna make some
30 seconds.
better water. I hear you. I hear you. Telling me about water. Still looking for deposits. I almost... Okay, don't do that. I used to do that all the time, too. Drive my husband nuts. Like, Would you stay up there and get all of the oxygen? Maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'm good. I don't know how much glass I need. Stalker. Yes, thank you. All right. But they do have lots of... Oh. We'll take it. They do have lots of metal. Oh, and I could do this. Oh. I'll have a swivel chair, thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to the new building stuff they're doing with Subnautica 2. I watched a whole thing about... Excuse me? What was that about? The new building mechanics. Looked really cool. Like, I like the aesthetic of the buildings in this game, and the fact that they're expanding on that is nice. Yeah. I really need to go in and look at some of the stuff they've been putting out, even during, like, the drama. It's on my to-do list, because they've been putting out regular logs. I think they're just audio, but still. World building, you know? Okay, I can't get in there. I was gonna go over there. But I did just get a bunch of titanium, so maybe... That business. What is getting flung out? Is that damaging if I go in there? It looks hazardous to my health. Can I scan it? Ah, balls. Okay, the answer is yes. You know, I would play with him if he would play with me. But he probably won't. He told me when we played this game, well, I say we. I played this game and he watched. He's the one that was like, hey, Subnautica's on Game Pass. You gonna play it? Because he doesn't do deep water stuff. Like, he doesn't like deep water in real life. And it stresses him out in games, which I get. But yeah, I made him very nervous when I played this game. And then we played the raft together, and I was always the one that had to go diving. He did not like it when he had to get in the water in that game. So I don't think so. I was like, it's multiplayer. You want to play it? He was just like, nope. And I mean, if it's a thing, you know, I get people who have water fear. I get it. I don't. At least not in games. I was also the kid that didn't mind the water levels, you know, in like the old, you know, Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. And water levels were notorious for people. Why? Oh, I need to make the bleach. First you make the bleach, and then...
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
Yes, yes ma'am. And there it is. Yeah.
Day's water
Do you have water fear?
ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
So do you play this game with water fear? Or deep water fear, I guess it is? It's not necessarily just water fear, but... Oh, okay, so those give me 30 instead of the 20, which is good, because I'm about to drink these. No, okay. I know there are some people, I've seen those suggested come up where it's like, I have water fear, I'm going to play this game. I think one of them I caught, like, because I've been, like, kind of poking at him and been like, okay, don't watch too much because you want to play it again. But also, like, I can't remember, she had to turn down or turn off the water sounds because just the sound of the water was geeking her out. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're going to have so much trouble playing this game. I don't know if she continued or not. Because I could see if that really bothered you that much, it might be difficult. Although I think she was also the one that's like, oh, it's not so bad at night because you can't really see far. And I'm like, I don't know. You're like the first person I've ever heard say it's better at night. What else did I get here? Why are you telling me there's... Oh, it's the swivel chair. Turns 360 degrees. The Leviathans scare you? They're scary. They should scare you. Now, I don't remember if I scanned all the Leviathans when I played it. I did make a point of trying to scan a bunch of stuff, but I know that there was stuff that I missed. So I am looking forward to pushing my luck again, because I do enjoy that kind of thing. It's like, I don't know, self-torture, I guess? I don't know. I just enjoy it. Sounds kind of weird to be like, yes, I'm looking forward to freaking myself out. Okay, so a battery will get me... I don't need this anymore. Why is that still set up? I need a battery and a titanium ingot. I don't have enough titanium, so I do need to go get more. And then I don't have lead again. That's sandstone, which might mean I need to go back where the red grass is. And I'm going to need 2 titanium ingots, so I need 12 more titanium minimum. Oh, and that's a power cell, not a battery. Shoot. That's copper and acid mushrooms. I'm not going to freak out about acid mushrooms because that's relatively easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and make... Did I get enough to make 2 glass already? I need 1 more. Okay, so titanium, copper, and hopefully lead. Okay. Only scan the Reefback Reaper and Ghost Leviathans. Hey, the Ghost Leviathan, that's like worth noting, because those things... Oh man, the first time you come across some of that stuff, like, I know it's coming now, you know, but it's still gonna be stressful because you're still gonna have to deal with it, you know? It's not like you can just be like, oh, I'm casual now. It's still gonna be stressful. I have metal salvage on my person that I didn't convert into titanium. Ah! What the heck is that? Like a hair. Okay. Convert, convert. There we go. Well, and I feel like there was probably, like, stuff I missed around. I know that I didn't get everything done because I know I didn't get all the achievements. So I'm curious if I can get all the achievements in this playthrough. Okay. Didn't I just think I couldn't make another quartz? I don't know what's up with that. All right, but I still need... How many batteries can I actually make? I need 2 more copper ores to make 1 more power cell. And I'm gonna need silicone rubber, but that's easy because I'm gonna go get the creepvine thing. So 2 more copper. How many acid mushrooms do I have on my person? I have 2. And I need 2 per battery, is that right? Yes, so I need 2 more acid mushrooms, 2 copper ore, and the creepvine stuff. The Gigantulate Leviathans. You know, I've never watched any... I've seen a lot of people that do modded plays of this. I've never watched them. But I know there's a ton of modded stuff for this game. And it does seem like it would be extra creepy and extra freaky. So does that mean they're like super, super huge? Because that sounds like Gigantulate. That sounds like it would be huge. Oh, one of those little shits is going to be in here, isn't it?
Be advised, a common complication for
Lead.
cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
I can't be in here without light. That's not okay. Okay. That's limestone, not sandstone, but that's okay. I need copper. Excuse me. What the hell sound is that? Yeah, they're really cool. Ah, meh. Have I scanned that? Excuse me. Do not. Excuse me, sir. I know you're mad, but no. Don't mind me. Have I scanned this one? Nope. Nice. I'll take you, because I bet I can eat you. Do I need more metal salvage right now? I don't think I do. I will when I need to start building, though. What is that? Is that another egg? Yep. Not grabbing eggs right now, though. We're not doing that to ourselves. Did I already get 2 coppers? I do now. I do now? What? I doed it. Anything exciting in here? Ooh. This is just titanium, isn't it? Yep. That's okay. What else? What else? Acid mushrooms. I don't want to grab that yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, good lord. I'm glad I was close to the surface. Okay. Acid mushrooms. That's what we need. On the way back. Grammar. I speak pretty. It's nice. Welcome. This is where my husband would there's a book by a guy named David Sedaris. It's Me Talk Pretty One Day. And that's what he would say to me if he were here now. Oh. All right. Play
This
it.
is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS, you offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
Yes.
I'll try them again tomorrow. Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
I'm not gonna tell you enough. Okay. You speak Japanese? Well, perfect. Welcome. You'll fit right in. Okay. Do I need the silicone rubber? I feel like I needed it for something. Was it for the power cell? Yes. So we're gonna turn... Nope. We're gonna turn one into silicone rubber because it produces 4 units. And then, does this turn into more than one oil? I don't think so. I might actually need another cluster.
Is
Yep.
essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Where is... Excuse me? Is it a tool? No, I haven't made the power cell. Wait, I did make a power cell. Excuse me, did I not make a power cell? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. There it is. Okay, but I still need another creep vine. Oh, how deep do we need for the sea moth? It doesn't need to be super, super deep. But it needs to be relatively, let's see. Oh, I need to read that entry too. 200 meters? Okay. Or is that the max step? I don't need to be down 200 meters to have the sea moth deploy. But that's its initial max depth, right? Or do I want to be over there? Because eventually I might need to move it. I still haven't made the silly sea glide. Right. Because we could come over here and be kind of on the edge of the... Is this the red grass area? Because I don't want to be too far to the red grass area because I don't want to deal with the shark guys messing with me constantly. Oh, I should probably... am I going to remember my orientation? I can move the mobile bay later. I'll put it closer so I don't lose track of exactly where I put it. And then I need to go get more creep vine cluster. Can upgrade it. You mean the mobile vehicle bay? Or do you mean the sea moth? Because I didn't remember being able to upgrade the mobile vehicle bay. He's all got the green glowy spots all over. Do I need more fish at the moment? I think I've got enough to eat right now. Are you already beeping at me again? Well, okay.
Land re-recorded. Distress call.
This is Officer Keenan, Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Okay.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
All right.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Noted. All right. So now I can do lubricant. Oh, I need more than one lubricant. Wait a minute. Am I losing my dang mind? I didn't make the extra batteries. I was like, why do I feel like I didn't do something? Because it didn't. That's why you feel like that. Good job. All right. So now, that is everything for the sea moth. And then, can I just... I would like to be able to right-click there. But that's okay. We don't have to do that. Get rid of that stuff. I want this. That means I also want that. And whatever it takes to make the battery. So I need 3 copper for that one. Okay, but first. Yeah. Now. Where the hell did I put my... It's dark now. Stop bouncing. There it is. See, this is why I didn't put it further, because it's like, I'm gonna lose track of it right away. If I had a base built, then it would be different. But... Oh my god! I can't believe I got a sea moth this quickly, though. That's exciting.
The sea moth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
I'm sure my glutes will be just fine. Oh my god. Hello. Hello, baby.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god, I love the sea moth so much. Oh, I love it so much. So nice. Look at how much light I have. Okay. What do I need? I need copper. Okay. What the? Oh, I forgot you can hit fish. Don't mind me. It's fine. I did a thing! I did do a thing. I mostly stayed focused enough to do the thing. And now our reward is mobility without having to stress about oxygen too much. And light. I still should probably... no, God, don't hit stuff, woman. Stop. Okay. I also need to not, like, go too crazy because, well, batteries are a thing that I still have to manage, and I don't have a way to recharge things just yet, but, E is exit. Copper. God! That was just a rock! It was, like, right in my face, though. Hey, I've played this game before. I'm not gonna get as freaked out. Scares herself with a rock. Good job. Jesus. Okay. But it was lumpy and right there in my face. It was weird. Okay. It's good to know we can laugh at ourselves being ridiculous. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. A little jumpy. That's how you can tell I'm late. Alright, looking around, because I need to find copper. Alright. All the fish would just terrorize the sea. Oh, and... I can't believe that didn't actually cause me some damage. Stop yelling at me, phone. I'm busy. Oh. Am I just wandering around in circles? Probably. I was like, where is it? It's right here. That's not copper. Leave me alone. I just want to investigate your rocks. Can I just investigate your rocks, please? Without you trying to bite my face? That'd be extremely helpful. I don't want metal salvage. I want copper. How much copper do I actually need? I need just a battery, so I only need 3 copper, right? Yeah. Which is why it's probably going to take me 45 minutes to find. Okay. Eggs. I don't want your alien eggs. I'm gonna watch her play Subnautica while playing Subnautica. That sounds like a plan to me. There's something about watching people, or even just listening to people play this game, where it's like, I want to play this game. That's what was happening to me, because I was getting so much of it, you know, because you know how the algorithm's like, oh, you like this kind of stuff? Here, let me show you all kinds of this kind of stuff. And then, you know, you want to do it. You want to do it too. Oh, no, that's sandstone. That's not going to be what I need, but you know what? It might be something else, like silver or lead or something. So let's go ahead. Oh! Or it'll be copper, and I will be talking out of my butt. All right, perfect. Mm-hmm. Crystal. Not crystal, quartz. Different game. Yes. Ooh, multiple crops. Crops? Outcrops. Crop? Yeah, outcrop. I was like, these are not plants. Copper. Gimme. Now I can go back. I need to get a creep vine before I go back. But first... Oop! I got a lead. That's always nice to have. Because I'm sure I'm going to need more lead. And I still don't remember what I need for a flashlight. I probably need a battery for a flashlight, if I had to guess. Because it makes sense that I would. Alright, well. I also love the maneuverability of the sea moth. I love it so much. Acid mushrooms. Probably need a few of those. Yes, I do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 4. Because I bet money I need for the flashlight. And glass. Oh, yes. Good call. Good call. Okay. All right. Well, let's go back down because I did see quartz over here. As I murder all the fish. Murder all the fish. All right. Fantastic. I keep wanting to hit tab to get out. Also not how this game works. Murder. I hit that one on purpose. I am damaging my thing, though. That's alright. I got a repair tool. I also keep trying to hit spacebar to get out. Wonder what game that comes from. Because I know it's a mechanic somewhere else, you know? I just need the one lube. Oh, that's right. I don't have to worry about losing track of my sea moth because it automatically has a marker on it. Kind of like your pod here. All right. Another thing already?
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Your mic's on, buddy. It's probably not what you want to transmit. What is the machine with the tentacles? What? Minecraft. What? What is the machine with the tentacles? What do you mean? Was it something out here? This thing? Is this what you're talking about? It's my grav trap. So it pulls in stuff, which is why I wanted to get it going so that I would have a guaranteed source of food and hopefully bladderfish. So I wouldn't have to fight too hard to get them. But once you deploy it, it'll just kind of pull in nearby things. I can't remember what, like, it said something about weight. Let's see. Indigenous life forms. Is it up here? But that's what it does. It pulls in small life forms. Yeah. And I tried to put it in a divot because I remember the first time I played this and I put this down kind of in a weird spot and it kept getting pulled around because the fish will pull against it and move it around. So I lost track of it for a little bit because I was like, where the hell did my grav trap go? So I tried to put it somewhere where it seemed like it might kind of stay put. I don't know if it still does that or not, or I just got really lucky and put it in a decent spot. All right. Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't have a timer. Okay, so... I don't really need to eat this right now. Or drink it. That's weird to say. I don't need to drink this fish right now. So I'm going to stick this fish in the box. And then I had copper in here. All right. I don't think I actually need titanium right now. Next step, prawn suit. That's not for a bit. Prawn suit's fun, though. Honestly, one of the next things I need to do is start figuring out where I'm going to put a little bit of a base. What am I looking for? I want to make the sea glide still, because it's still a useful tool. And I need the laser cutter thingy. And the flashlight. Battery and glass for that. Okay. Focus, woman. Focus. Habitat builder. Bull. Alright. Laser cutter. Oh, I have too many recipes right now. Okay. Focus. My brain is starting to melt. So, that's where we're at. Is it here? Why do I have this pinned and can't get rid of it? I'll have to go to the menu and put it in. Anyway, okay, so I need copper wire, battery, and lube. Nope. And then I need a glass. I need 2 batteries. And a copper wire. Okay. Oh no! I didn't account for the second battery and the copper wire. Frickin' frack. Okay. Oh, and I made the batteries first, so I can't actually make the Sea Glide first. I would have preferred the Sea Glide over the flashlight, because the Sea Glide has a frickin' flashlight on it. It's fine. Okay, turn it off. No need to use up the power. Okay, so I need to get rid of some of this tracking over here. I already have a battery, so I don't need to track that. I don't need to continue tracking this. What do I need for the laser? Oh, I don't have it unlocked yet. Pathfinder tool. Deploy holographic Pathfinder discs used to map a way back out of caves or hard to navigate spaces. Max 20 discs per path. You know, I never used that. And I did die in some caves. I wonder if I should have used those. It's funny. Okay. Anything in here that I want to make? Do I want to make the rebreather? Meh, I'm not worried about it right now. I'm not dying for oxygen. And I already have the sea moth, so I might skip the rebreather. It might be helpful when I start getting into some of the caves or twisty-turny ship things. I need to get that sea moth out of there. Okay, so we need more copper still. I did take the copper that I had in here out, correct? I did. Why did I take the gold out? I don't need that. So I don't need that. Silver. That's probably fine. All right. So another bit of copper, because of course. And be really nice if I could just go right over here and find some. Those guys are such butts. All right, we'll go this way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I really don't want to deal with them. They are just... They're just always angry. Just always wanting to fight. Kind of like the sand sharks. They're just always looking for a fight. Do those guys just attack the sea moth? Or if I get out, will they just, you know, get mad at me for being around? There we go. Yeah. Just that smooth turn. So satisfying. Oh my god. You know, that's one of the reasons I can't play some games like older games that didn't have as refined of mechanics, even though they're good games. It's like I played games like this where it's just like you get so spoiled by really good movement. And it makes it hard to cope. You know, I wish I'd played things back when they first came out so I didn't know better. They're not that tough. That's true. They're just obnoxious. Like, I'm busy, you know? I got stuff to do. Okay. So now I can make... Why is this not... What is it mad about now? Oh, because I put the titanium away. I do wish it would let me craft out of the storage. Do I just need one? Yep. Okay. Make that sea glide. Yeah.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range.
Yes, it
For
will.
your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Or sea moth. Okay. So now... I can't upgrade my sea moth yet. And there isn't just built-in storage. That's a module later, correct? I don't see any access to any kind of storage. So that's something I don't have yet. So now... Where's that mobile vehicle bay? Finally. All right. So I'm going to go... No, I don't have to do that. I can do it this way. Ooh, what entry did I get? Hoopfish. Small school mentality prey fish with a unique method of propulsion and a distant relative of the bladderfish. Antenna. Rather than swimming, this life form uses the fine green antenna which encircle its body to alter the composition of the water in front of it, allowing it to sail into the low-density space created. Purple-green coloration. Maybe a camouflage adaptation for mid-range light wavelengths, possibly indicating the hoopfish is more active at dawn and dusk. Behavior. While schools of hoopfish will form periodically and evade predators en masse, this behavior is more social than it is defensive, and lone hoopfish are often found hunting for food and displaying generally curious behavior. Assessment. Edible. And I actually think I already ate one of those guys. I can't say they were delicious, but I did eat it. All right. So what I need to do is I need to get some water and food going on. I need to get this down in my hot bar. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to move over the repair tool. And that should be good. Okay, I'm going to drop off the silver ore. And then we're going to go investigate some coordinates. But first, it's here. And then I can go ahead and unpin the sea moth and the sea glide and the copper wire. So I don't have to have anything being tracked right now. Okay. Sunday, we're going to have to do some work on establishing a base. But... You're not telling me anything, are you? Okay, good. So let's do this. And go ahead and grab those guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab this bladderfish and turn him into water. How much does it tell me how much this gives me? I don't remember how much this gives me. We'll have to see. That gives me 21. So I'm going to go ahead and cook and eat the rest of those guys. Marking your calendar. Yes. So I regularly stream Thursday evenings, and then and it's Central Time in the States. And then like middays on Sunday. I start sometime usually around 10:30. It can be as late as 11 It just depends on how my morning is going and like real life stuff, but I really do try and start sometime 10:30-ish. And then I usually stream for about 3 to 4 hours. Depends on how excited I get or how much my brain starts to melt by the end of stream, how long I last. What the... Oh, I don't know if I want to take that message. Oh, shoot. What time is it? It's 10... It's 10:18. Wait a minute. It's only 10:18? What the what? I don't know if I want to take this message. But yes, my plan right now is to stream this Sunday after tonight. So 2 streams this week. And hopefully, I don't think anything's coming up urgent. 2 streams next week. But then I might have to start kind of like dividing my time a little bit because I also play Disney Dreamlight Valley and there's an event starting that next week. So I might have to split that week's streams into one of these and one of those. But I'm going to try and dedicate as much stream time to this until we get through it. Only. Are you commenting on the only 3 to 4 hours? Oh, only 10? Honestly, I thought it was later. That's why. If that's what you mean. Because I was like afraid that I'd already hit like 11 o'clock and I was like, I'm afraid of what this message is. And I'm afraid to take it because I'm not sure how soon to expect the message that I know is coming. I'm going to take it. We're going to see. Okay, it's not what I thought it might be.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Isn't that the one I've already been to? Is that Life Pod 17? I think it might be the one I've already been to. Okay, I need to eat those fish and then drink some water. I'll go ahead and take this water with. And we'll drop off that. And I think that's all I need to do. Well, I used to stream for about 3 hours. And lately, I feel like I've been pushing into the 4-hour territory because, well, I get excited and I want to do stuff and, like, hang out. And, you know, like, Thursday night, my husband will go to sleep before I'm done. And then I'm like, well, if he's just sleeping. If he's just going to sleep anyway. Okay. It is Life Pod 17. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that too much then. Yes. I thought it was Ozzy that we had gotten that thing from. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off because I don't need to see it. We don't need to go back there. Let's see. This one's only... Is that really only 300 meters from here? And then Life Pod 3. Okay. All right. What's the button, woman? Okay, that's the button. Where is that? Because it was like 700 meters away. That one. Life Pod 3. Oh, shallows. All right, well. Let's go. Why am I tracking the fish? Did I click the wrong button? Obviously. Who are we fooling? I obviously clicked the wrong button. Again, it's because I'm late. It's a little... Okay. Because there's a message I don't think I want to take tonight. Because it's going to start a timer. And then I'm going to want to do it. So... And that's going to push way too late. Because I already know what happens after that. Things start to, like, kick off. I mean, more so, you know. If you know, you know. Hello. Can you not yell at me, sir? Yeah. It is indeed. All right.
Integrating new PDA data.
And this? Compass! Hell yeah!
Blueprint acquired.
Oh, I want to turn that off. No. Is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, the Sea Glide makes you move so freaking fast. It's amazing. Is there anything exciting in this thing? It's almost too fast for what I'm doing right now. It's just a Sea Glide fragment. I don't really need that. Of all the things. Metal salvage. Toggle lights. There we go. Just because we're here. Can I actually break this while I'm doing this? I don't know if I remembered that I could do that, but I'm glad I could do that. Can I scan that? Yup. Is there an achievement for scanning everything? Because that would be cool. Okay. Don't grab everything. You don't need to hoard stuff right now. Like, chill out, woman. All right. It's that natural survival craft instinct to hoard everything. Anything exciting in here?
30 seconds.
Besides the death that I'm about to... Oh, God, what the hell? Oh, I went through the tentacles. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your tentacles. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for the light, though. That's super helpful. Looking for anything else to scan. Ah!
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Yeah.
efficiency decreased.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's in that box, though? Can I look? Those are the... Nope. I know what you're gonna do. I remember. Can I scan you? Oh, God. Risky behavior, Bama. You knew it was coming. Get out. Yeah. Okay, did it. I could have waited to do it, but also I was there. I was there. It was there. What is that? I don't need that. Okay. Okay, where'd I leave my sea moth? There it is. I love that it's got a little tracker thing going on, though, already. I like the fact that it comes with its own beacon, essentially.
30 seconds.
Oh, no. I want to go right back here, though. I should have just gone to the surface. I'm being dumb. It's fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Did I turn too far? Probably. This is why you need the compass. I should just go home and make the compass. There it is. I was afraid I'd overturned. Oh, and that's why I need the laser cutter. Ah. Ooh, what's that? I don't have everything I need, but also, what's that? Oh, excuse me. Scan. Okay. Yeah!
New blueprint acquired.
Nope. Gimme. Okay. Ooh. And... is that all? See, I should probably start making myself some beacons. Just so I can put things down and be like, you need to come back here. Because I'm pretty sure that's a door I can cut. And while I'm thinking about it. Okay. All right. So, what is that? Life pod 19. Well, that's not that far. All right. I'm sorry. You're right. I was hanging out too long. Shouldn't have. Let's go. Yeah. What's here? Oh, I believe that is a trash can. If I remember correctly. Can I have that? Can you give this to me?
New blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired. Anything else exciting? Or is it just a trash can? Is that one of those vent things making noise again? Do not. It's the trash can again. Okay. Now, where are we going? We were heading towards a signal. Where the heck is it? I got distracted by salvage. It's not there. It's there. Wait a minute. Oh, that's really far down. We're not going there. Because that's down, right? Or is that just way far? Hold on. Let me... Can I take a peeky peek and see where we're headed? We are not headed towards the Aurora. We're not going to suddenly run into a wall of radiation. Ooh. Glad there's someone here that actually knows what you're doing because you're clueless. I thought you said you'd watched this before, or maybe you didn't, like, fully get into it. Or maybe you only caught bits and pieces. It is nice having played this before, knowing kind of, okay, go to the next signal, figure it out, you know, like figure out what you need to do to get to the next signal, that kind of thing. But yes, it is very much a, you can kind of fumble around for quite a while. I don't remember getting the sea moth quite this quickly, but I also ended up stumbling upon some wreckage and knowing exactly what to do about it, you know? Far. Yeah. But also, squirrel. Is this where I got all my sea moth? Oh. Is this where I banged into the floor? Yep. I don't think that's a door I can get. Is that a door I can get in? I can't remember now. Anyway, we don't have the laser cutter right now. I think this might be where I stumbled across the sea moth fragments, though. Hey, I missed the... Oh, that's a door I can get in. For sure, for sure. So I kind of lucked out and got those very quickly. Now, I still had to get resources. But I also knew not to do my typical hoard everything and grab everything as fast as possible because... Yes, yes, I know. But the first time I played this, I surely picked up more stuff than I needed. And then had to deal with storage management in ways that I am not doing right now. Like, I spent time trying to figure that stuff out before. So it's interesting. It's interesting playing this again, you know? Because I also have more confidence to just be like, I'm just going to go over there and see what's up. Of course, I did almost go into a place I shouldn't have. Because I was like, hey, look, this is how close we can get to the Aurora. No, don't do that. Bought this when it was on sale, but haven't played it yet. Similar to Planet Crafter. And honestly, I was the reverse, and I still haven't picked up Planet Crafter, but I remember the first thing I thought was the building aesthetics look the same. What? The building aesthetics look very similar. I don't remember what this biome is like. Well. I also can only go down so far before it becomes a problem. I don't like that I can't see down there. I'm gonna go over and then down. Because I think I might be able to get down there with the Sea Glide. Ugh. Oh, there's stuff to scan. There's stuff to scan. You got Below Zero first? Interesting. Yeah, I played that later because they both ended up on Game Pass. And so when Below Zero got on Game Pass, I was like, I'm playing that. And I don't even think my husband really watched that one. He watched me play. Oh, good Lord, I passed a bunch of wreckage. What is that? That looks like the bioreactor. But you know I gotta look around. Oh, laser cutter. Damn it. I really need the laser cutter. Oh, nope. I'm pushing the limits of the sea moth. Yeah, see, next Sunday...
Maximum depth reached.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hull damage imminent.
Nope, I'm sorry. Hold on. What the? Don't do that. I don't know. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Stop it. Okay. Repair. Get back in and think. And now my brain won't tell me. What is it? There isn't anything in Planet Crafter that will eat you. And you know what? That's fine. Although I do like that in games. I don't always need danger. There's oxygen and water management in that game, though, isn't there? So there is still a little bit of that survival stress factor. Okay. I'm going to have to be quick.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Why'd you wait till now to say that to me, woman? Okay. Got scared. Yeah.
Passing 200 meters.
Ooh. Is that a prawn suit thing?
Decreased.
It's not the actual suit, though. But, and I'm in the mood for different things at different times, you know? I don't always want danger. And I don't always want stress. But sometimes. And some of my favorite games were stressful. This is one of them. And Alien Isolation is one of them. You know, and those games are both highly stressful. Okay. Thermal plant. But, and I feel like I've said it before, I really, that's not your sea moth. I like how both this one and Alien Isolation push. Nope.
Maximum
Stop.
depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Don't go down. Go over. It's hard because I want to look down. The hell is that down there? All right, we're doing it. Okay. I need to shut up and just do stuff. It really pushes you past your comfort zones and then repeats it over and over again. And so by the time you get down to the end of the game, moon pool, digging it dog. You are so much more bold by the end. Another egg. I don't want that though. What is all that? Don't look at it. You're busy. You're busy. You're busy trying not to die. Okay. And it's one of the reasons I've been super excited to play this again. I'd really like to do Alien Isolation again because I'd like to do it again knowing what I know now, essentially. Lithium. Office chair?
New blueprint.
Did I already have the
acquired.
dusk? I feel like I might have already had the dusk. I did not. Ooh.
New blueprint.
I see ya, I see ya. Gonna go to bed. Well, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you on Sunday. I'm gonna continue to push my limits. Because that's what we do here. We induce anxiety within ourselves for your entertainment. That's what we do here. Moon pool. Oh, did I already unlock the moon pool? Oh, shit. Okay. Thanks. Oh, no. Get in. That would be so stupid to die here. It would also leave my sea moth here, and that's unacceptable. All right, is there anything else exciting? There's something glowing over here. Okay. Go across, don't go down. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh. Data box.
New blueprint.
Nope, I
acquired.
already have that apparently. Hydrochloric acid. Hell yeah. Gimme, gimme. Is there anything else over here? Oh, I just feel like I'm pushing all of my limits. Trying to get stuff here. Okay. Now the question is, where is that thing? The thing we came over here for. Can I actually get there? Or do I need depth modules to do it? It's 110 meters down.
Passing 200
Warning.
meters.
Maximum depth
Oxygen
reached.
efficiency
Hull damage
greatly
imminent.
decreased.
Oh, wait. Wait, wait, wait. Get in. Somehow I got down below 200. Oh my god, I got down to 40%. Or 40 points, whatever the hell that is.
Seek fluid intake.
Dude, I thought I got out before I started moving down, and apparently I was wrong. That was scary. That was scarier than anything else I've been doing. Okay. Don't do that. Now, get
Vital
out.
signs stabilizing.
And click the wrong button? Sure. Jesus. Because I was trying to move as quickly as possible, and apparently I started moving before I actually exited the sea moth. And that's no good. Okay. After I'd just gone, oh yeah, I can park like right at 199 meters. Super slick. Give me the data box. Okay. Can I actually get in?
Blueprint acquired.
Get it? Get it?
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data.
I don't think there's anything else in there.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Whoo. All right. Because yes, you can destroy your shit. Okay. So. Do I need to push it and scan anything in there? I don't think I do. Because I'll probably be coming back here at some point. So. All right. Are those the only locations? Life Pod 3 I did. And that was Life Pod 19, right? And then I haven't gone to the rendezvous point. But that's okay. Is it really just up here? Oh. Oh, yeah! Can I scan that? bet I can. All right. Can I scan this? Grew cluster. I can't scan it, but... Alright. We're gonna read all this stuff when we get back, but... We're so close to this. Are those the same kind of corals that I've already scanned? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Yep. I do like the fact that you can see your shadow as you're in, when you're in the light like that. I mean, I know it's a little thing and it's not like super impressive when compared to like everything else in this game. It's like, oh yeah, of course there's shadows. I just like it. Ah.
Integrating new PDA data. Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Is there... Okay. Okay. Ooh. Hello? What are all of you? I really can't stay too long, though, because my food is going to become an issue soon. Excuse me? Alien flora sample. I don't need that. Okay, you know what I'm going to do, though? Because I am... Is that just outside? Oh, okay. At first, I thought it almost looked like a door. And I'm like, I don't remember things looking like that. But it's just light. I'm not going to hang out. My food situation will become dire fairly soon. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my life pod. We can always come back here, because I believe we can always have this signal available. And let me just confirm that. Yeah, so I could leave this here and on if I wanted to. I could even change the color to be like, you need to come back here. But I probably should wrap it up, because my brain is starting to turn into jelly. And we are approaching 4 hours. So... But we made some really good progress. I'm not surprised I got to stuff quicker, just because, again, I didn't have to go through that period of... Too loud. Whatever that was, it's probably one of those gentle, like... Oh, it's a radio. I'm not gonna answer it when I get there. I didn't have to go through the period of time where I really wasn't sure what to do, and I had to kind of poke around and figure things out and overcome the initial fears of what is that sound and what... Oh, yeah, I forgot about... Okay, we're not looking... Don't look at it. Those are really pretty, though. Is that my stomach, or is that something outside? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a good time. It is stressful, and it does require that you continue to work through the stress of it, because like what I just did, where it's like you have to go just to your limit with your vehicle, and then you have to push past it to get the next resources to be able to go further, and then it keeps making you do that.
Seek fluid intake.
It's done really well, but you do have to push through the stress of it. And I think it's rewarding. I think the world is built so well. I think the story is interesting. I think the conclusion is worth it. And that's, you know, it may not be for everybody, but, you know. And it may only be really worth watching. You know, you might not like doing the activity of going through those... That don't hit E. That is not how you pick up stuff in this game. Is there another bladderfish that I can grab? As it sucks in more things in front of me. Sometimes it's fun just watching, you know, and just seeing somebody else go through it, because it could still be stressful, and it might be more, you know? But yes, it's nice to be playing this again, though. Leaving for a camping trip on Monday. See me Sunday, though. Okay. Are you taking puppers? Will it be her first camping trip? Okay, there's that. I bet you're ready to get out on a camping trip, though. What else do you have? What is that? Oh, that's the compass. Okay. We're not building that tonight. We will build that on Sunday. What else did I get? Oh, that's right. Hydrochloric acid and polyaniline. Yeah, she's going. We're heading to the beach. Nice. Now, you said that she was going to the beach for the first time before, but I feel like she might have stayed home for that trip. Did that change, or did she actually get to go to that beach that time that you were talking about? Because I might have gotten things confused, too. Yeah, we're going to have to work on base building for sure. Which means I'm going to need a butt ton of titanium. Okay, we're reading stuff. So I got those two. This is her first trip. Okay. Yeah, I felt like I might have gotten either things confused or like things had changed or I misunderstood, which is always possible. Ugh, can I pin that and just have it save it for me so I don't forget it next time? Although I should be well rested when we get back here on Sunday. Look at the vehicle upgrades. I can't do this without the moon pool, though, which means I need to build a base so I can upgrade the CMOS solar charger, which sounds really good until you start realizing that the sun is not deep. It doesn't go that deep. CMOS perimeter defense system. Engine efficiency model. But the one you want for sure is the depth module and the storage. Bronze suit. Okay. Depth module MK or Mark II MK2. I know what MK means. Mark III. Prawn suit. Ultra high capacity tank. It only takes lithium? Do I have the lithium? You don't look at it. Stop it. You know, I'm going to pin it because I could do it on Sunday. Moon pool. Oh, do I have a modification station yet? I don't know if I have that. Oh, I do. Vehicle upgrade. Is that the same thing? I don't know. We don't need to find out tonight. Okay. Trash can, office chair, desk. Fantastic. We can just acknowledge that we had that. And then the moon pool. The moon pool is an essential module for long-term exploration. Its primary function is as a dry dock for small vehicles such as the sea moth and prawn suit. The large central chamber contains a pressurized pool, which provides ready access to the surrounding waters, and comes as standard with equipment for raising and recharging a vehicle. When outfitted with a vehicle modification station, the moon pool can be used to build and equip vehicle upgrades. Dimension, 16 meters by 10 meters by 5 meters. Connection points, 6. Habitat hull strength, liability at sea level, -5, equivalent of 4 rooms. Capacity, 1 sea moth or prawn suit, and high power consumption. Then we have the thermal plant. It said the first rule, and of course the only thing I could think of was Fight Club. But that's not what we're doing here. The first rule of thermal plant is don't talk about thermal plant. The first rule of survival in hostile environments is to work with the resources available. If it's 800 degrees outside and you're in danger of burning to death at any moment, you may as well get some cheap, reliable energy out of it. Converts heat energy into electricity. Always take thermometer readings before attempting installation. core mechanisms are housed in a heat-resistant chassis, but are not impervious to extreme temperatures. The thermal power plant. It's hot. Life Pod 19, Second Officer Keen's crew log. To all crew, if you are reading this, then you have followed the automatic distress signal broadcast by this Life Pod's onboard computer. Contrary to my orders, I have been forced to evacuate. Your orders are to disregard my safety and attempt to reach the designated rendezvous coordinates at the nearest landmass. I hope to see you there. Life Pod 3 crew log.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
No good.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only 2 that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen, out.
Yeah, it's no good. Intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator. Ancient floater. Oh yeah, this was that giant thing at the bottom. Ancient floater. Biodata suggests these vast floaters have matured in an ingenious symbiosis with the land they have attached to. The attached landmass is raised in the water, increasing sunlight and encouraging plant growth. As older plants decay, organic residues and nutrients seep into the rock and are consumed by the floater. These circumstances must have held for thousands of years for a floater to reach this size. Yeah, they were freaking massive. Life cycle. Immature floaters are born near the surface, from where they sink to the seabed, attaching to any stable surface they find on the way. Those individuals fortunate enough to attach to a digestible nutrient source will grow in size, thus increasing their buoyancy and drawing whatever they are attached to closer to the surface. In extreme circumstances, a number of floaters may attach to a Leviathan-class life form, forcing it to the surface and effectively asphyxiating it. The body will be consumed over a number of months until eventually dissolving, leaving the floaters free to attach to a new host. Those creatures which successfully raise a landmass to the surface are rewarded with a burgeoning and permanent food supply, allowing them finally to reproduce and begin the cycle again. Wow. Assessment. Incredible. Yeah, I would agree. Incredible. Pink cap. Oh, this is a land thing. Okay. A land-based fungus species with harvestable spores, inedible. Makes me wonder what I can, if there's anything I can actually do with it. I can't remember from before if I was able. All right, so this was the eye stalk, a cave-dwelling tuber dotted with luminescent photosensitive eyes. These eyes may in some way direct the twisted growth of the stems themselves, possibly in reaction to other light sources, proximity of cave walls, or other environmental conditions. Oh yeah, and this is the thing. Okay, so this was the thing I was scanning, like, panicky because of the radiation, but also because this shoots things at me, and I remembered it from before, so in case you didn't catch that was what was going on, that was what was going on. So this is the tiger plant. This plant has adapted to sense fluctuations in the water at up to 15 meters and is capable both of prehensile movement of its tubes as well as the propelling of thorns at speeds of up to 10 meters per second. Although capable of incapacitating small herbivores, this plant lacks carnivorous digestive organs. Would-be predators caught in its defensive perimeter serve as a warning to other herbivores not to approach. And then as they decompose, they serve as fertilizer for the tiger plant. Ah, okay. Assessment, avoid, or incapacitate. Incapacitate? I wonder how I could incapacitate that. Interesting. Okay. But this is where we're going to call it. And actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and use one of these and grab a new one. And then we're going to save it here because I'm still nervous about when the radio signal that has a timer is coming. So I'm not going to take the call. We're going to save it for Sunday. And then we're probably, fingers crossed, also going to get to some base building because I definitely want a moon pool. That is high priority. And then, of course, storage so I can begin hoarding. So, anyway, let me go ahead and save. There we go. And say what our normal things. Let's say our normal things. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I enjoyed having company and, doing my thing. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. If you did, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of those good things. And then you can catch me when I'm live, catch me for my other stuff or not if you're not into the other games I play. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.